Hello, I'm MC Toon, and today I'm assembling a Lego globe. Um, just had a little stream a little bit ago, and this is the topic of this particular stream. I'll just be assembling this, talking with some friends. I sent out a couple links already to a few people, and we'll see if I don't have none are in yet, but as they show up, then I'll introduce them. So I have here, right here. This is not the right bag that I won't be starting with this one, but I will get this. Now the question is, I've had, will I be able to use this globe for navigation? Yeah, probably not. Not too accurately, but let's see. All right, I gotta adjust the camera here. Got the there it is, a little. There we go. Okay, there it is. That's number 16. That's not the right one. Here's my laptop power connector. There it is. That's no Lego Earth. That's a battle station. Yes. So the good point, Vadim. The Lego globe is more accurate than AE map. Yes, it is. The AE map is very useless. And this one is much better. All right, we've got King Crucial. I don't remember which one I was on. 12. 10, 11. Anybody remember where I was last time? 9, 14, 15. All right. 9 is, I think, where I'm at. I think I get 12, 11, right. There it is. Can you hear me yet, King Crew?
Can you hear me now?
There we go. Turn you up a little bit. Okay.
All right. How you doing, bud?
I'm good. Oh, you clipped there, so a little too much. I'm doing great. It's been a fun night.
Sure has. But my real question to you is, do you have my stuff yet?
Yes, I still do. It's right down there in the drawer.
Is it coming down my way anytime soon?
Oh, turn it. I owe him a book on gravity. that I read live to Dion Smo. He just sat there and listened. It's so funny. All right. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send it.
I'll keep my fingers crossed. All right.
I actually sent SE Montreal an invite. We'll see if he shows up.
Right.
This isn't a debate. This is just we're just gonna talk. What's the title of the Gravity book? I think it's Gravity for Baby. Like that. I don't know.
It's my reading level. Perfect.
It is, yeah. Yes. Hey, you made me say that. All right. Let's open up the book here to the right page. Yeah, it's got these wheels. It's got wheel. I don't know why. Maybe we'll find out today why there's wheels on it. So here it is. Is this book or bag? What bag? I already did that. Did that. There it is. Bag 9 is where we're at. So, Timothy Hope for 5 Australians says, high school math teacher in Australia here. I honestly couldn't do what you do, Toon. Math rage would consume me. Thanks for taking the hint.
Yes.
Math rage. Yeah, they're so bad at math. And they think they're so smart.
It's not just that. They lack just common logic, which baffles the hell out of me.
Well,
And then they think they're you're right. They think they're geniuses because they figured out that stuff that no one else has figured out before. But yeah. It's like, no, we use logic. We don't see rotation. We don't feel the Earth moving. So therefore, it's bullshit. Okay.
Yeah.
But it is. Lord, how it is. Am I muted? Can you hear me?
Oh, we got some Punchy in the house.
Hey, Punchy.
KA.
What's up, buddy? Long time no speak. How you been?
Oh, just enjoying one of the harshest winters that we've had in the past, I don't know how long. How about you?
Yeah. This winter is super awesome.
Super awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it's been amazing. Oh, that's so funny. Today we had another, it wasn't a blizzard because we didn't really get a lot of snow, but it was another really windy day. And on one of the highways entering the city, apparently there was an 80-car pileup. I didn't know 80 people lived in Manitoba.
They must have been Floridians. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But no, it was bad. There was one picture. Actually, I'll even send it to MC Toon if you. I'll have to show it because it was quite insane. It's the cab of a semi, like completely taken off of the chassis.
Jesus.
Let's see. Copy.
Okay. Just a second before I need to I think the color. I need color help.
So you got green.
You see
and
that?
You got gray.
That right there. Which one of these two?
That's like a brown, almost. So the one on the, it's shit.
Yeah. See? I think it's this
But-
one.
No, that's green.
Let's see.
Okay.
That is gray or gray brown. Yeah, it's that one. The one you're touching is the one you want.
This one?
Yeah.
That one right there. Not this one. All right.
No, not that one. That's green. Not that one. The other
Wait,
one.
how do I
That one,
check
yeah.
on the actual Zoom meeting here? Because it just has your name, but not an actual.
Oh, I'm not
video.
sharing it. Hold on. I'll
Okay.
send
Yeah,
my video.
Okay, because I can look on the YouTube stream, but it's a little bit behind, so I'm not sure exactly which piece you're referring to at that point.
There you go.
Okay, so which one are you talking about? We're
Alright.
talking about
Which
Boots.
a boot.
Eh?
all right. So it's this one here. That color,
Okay.
and then it's one of these two.
No, it's the beige one. So it's the one on from your side. It'd be the left one.
This
Yeah.
one here?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And that's beige, and this is green.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm supposed to make two. All right. Pro tip: if you're supposed to make two, figure it out first.
Well, I mean, the important thing is, the pieces are the same size. So at least if you did mix them up, it would only really mix up the color and not the actual, the globe itself. It's, instead of Africa or like India having sand, they would have grass. And then Canada or something would have sand instead of grass. But it would still fit.
Canada doesn't have grass. It just has snow.
Right.
Actually, it's funny because this last summer, we didn't really have grass either because we didn't get any gosh darn rain. All of our precipitation, like we got nothing all summer. Like I think we maybe got 3 days of rain throughout spring and summer, which I think would actually qualify us as a desert. And then when winter came, that's when it's like, okay, it's going to snow every single day unless it's minus 35 or minus 40.
Brilliant.
Fun
So
fact.
Dave Rogers has a question for you, Tim. Is the dome sold separately?
Is the dome sold separately? Fun fact, there is no dome. The Earth is a sphere. But also, you may not know this, King Crew, but it doesn't actually rain in Canada. It's actually maple syrup. So
Yeah, it's very, very sticky rain here. It's
yeah.
Good to know.
it's like frustrating.
All right. I didn't know that. But then again, I know what else I was going to expect from a CGI land of Canada.
Well, according to some people, Winnipeg doesn't exist, but they're liars. They're liars.
I've been to Winnipeg.
Have you actually? Wait, I think you told me before.
I drove through on the way to Banff. I think.
See, I'm surprised. Why would? Because Winnipeg's basically
no. Calgary. It was Calgary, not Winnipeg.
That makes sense. Because I was gonna say that would make no sense.
It's got that big mall.
Yeah. Because Winnipeg, we're almost directly north of you, a little bit to the west. But if I were you, I would much rather travel on the American interstate than go through Canadian highways. Because even in summer,
Yeah, I think when we went over to Montana and then went up through Montana. All right. And
yes, Kerbertize is right. It's Edmonton has a big mall.
Edmonton, not Calgary. Okay.
Yeah. So they're both in Alberta. Same thing.
Are
whatever.
they close? They're close. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's only one state. Alberta's just one state.
Americans are cute. Our provinces are way bigger.
Your Providence?
Province.
You have providences?
Provinces.
Like in Rhode Island?
No. So how far are you on the globe anyway? I think I missed the last one.
I'll show you.
Just done the arm last time we saw.
Here we go. So like a quarter of the northern hemisphere.
All right.
So and then these wheels.
Progress on it.
These wheels. Why? What are they for? I don't know.
They keep the earth a turning. It's like, when you go to an amusement park and they usually have wheels sometimes to kind of control the rotation of the ride.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like that. That's my guess.
Yeah,
at
like
least.
the looping starship at Valley Fair.
Yeah, and it's funny because I remember Brenda, Minnesota is the southernmost province of Canada. And it's funny because a couple of years ago,
Brenda lives in Minneapolis too, by the way. Right, Brenda? It's Brenda and myself and T-Jump. Who else is here? We've got a few other people here.
Wait, have you met T-Jump?
No, not in person.
Okay. I was gonna say, I'd be surprised if you ever leaves his chair. That thing is swallowing his ass every time.
All right.
But I was gonna say, it's funny because it was actually back in one of your streams a couple of years ago, and someone referred to Minnesota as Canada Junior, and since then, that's what I've always called Minnesota. Because when you think about it, it's really true.
Why? No.
Because it's cold, flat, boring. No one really cares about it, but it's much smaller than Canada. Not that all of Canada's flat, but the part I live in is flat. And that's all that matters when you think about it.
Yeah. I've been to Banff. It's not flat there.
No, that certainly is true. It's not flat there at all.
So the question is, on this one, and I don't remember from before, there's two spots I could put it. You see, I could have it forward or back a little. I think it goes like this because well, I guess I could compare it to the previous one.
I compare it to the picture.
Yeah, the picture is a little ambiguous. All right, this is the right way. And nothing from SE Montreal. It's the same invitation that I sent to Flat Out Hero. Nothing from him. Big talker. Didn't show.
Color me surprised.
Yeah.
You couldn't figure out how to do an email. That was too tough.
He sent me an email.
Oh, he did?
He did.
That's impressive.
But and I replied, pasting the Zoom link, And then he went silent.
Though, he probably, in all fairness, he or she or whatever CHA in Montreal happens to be, maybe I don't know, a dog or some sort. They probably just figured out email the other day, so sending links and clicking on them is probably a bit too advanced for them.
Could be.
Maybe you might be on something.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. Flat Out Zero says, "Sup wit it tune ready?" And then nothing.
Right, Flat Out Hero.
Judy, you got this, says, "As I prepare for a medical procedure early tomorrow, my only request is don't finish Lake Titicaca tonight." I don't think we'll get there. Don't think we'll get that far. Okay. Now, I should, like, if I did them like back to back, I would have a little better memory of them, because they're the same every time, these panels.
Well, so I
knock knock.
Who's there?
That's Brady.
Hey, you're screwing up. Look at the two assemblies you just did. One of them, the pokey thing's coming out of the short end. One of them's coming out of the long end.
What?
This?
This?
Look to the two assemblies you just did.
This one here.
Mm-hmm.
Now the pole's coming out of the long end. That's correct. And look at the other one. The pole's coming out of the short end. That is incorrect. Look at the other one on the table.
Oh! They're angled set different directions.
Great heavens!
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, you're right. All right, I think this one's got to switch.
And
Thank you for catching that.
If I remember correctly, they are forward and not back. Your last question, because they don't tilt if they're too far backwards, so they need to be moved forward.
All right, there we
go. Because personally, I have never built a Lego globe or any other globe, and I wasn't paying attention. So good thing Brady caught that, because I certainly.
You had one job to do, Punchy. One job failed.
I didn't know that I was called on here to watch him build the globe.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Where's my hard hat and my high vis? We gotta make this like a construction thing here.
Your high vis.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Matt Klein says he's in the process of building the shuttle and also has the Saturn V and the LEM. I don't have the LEM, but I have the shuttle right down there.
Well, we both have the shuttle, or sorry, not the shuttle. We both have the Saturn V and the ISS. Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting the shuttle. Actually, yeah, I have not. See, this is why I don't like being on my laptop. I prefer my phone because it's mobility. But
Michael, I want to see you do that ultimate Star Destroyer.
Turn that there. I do have my ISS and my Saturn V there.
$800? Oh,
it's over $1,000. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
For what? For what?
The Super Star Destroyer.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, Vader's Star Destroyer. It's over $1,000.
Well, it destroys stars. When you think about it, $1,000 is pretty cheap. The stars.
Tell you what, Brady, I'll send you my post office box, and you can make it appear.
Hey,
it's fair.
How are you doing?
Hey, Zoomy.
Sounds like nothing appears in there.
Well, right now it doesn't, because I let it lapse.
Hey, in my neighborhood app, I think it was my Ring app, somebody actually caught a guy delivering for the post office, walk up, knock on the door. I guess he had something he needed a signature for or something. They didn't answer the door, and he bent down and stole their FedEx package.
Oh, seriously.
Sorry, what? I missed the beginning.
Oh.
That's great.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen
that Tune stuff, but he doesn't get anything I send him. Messed up.
What's that?
I tried sending you stuff before, but it just didn't work out.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I tried sending $1 million and it didn't work out. I don't know why.
No kidding. Well, so what happened? The postmaster at the post office is not a cool guy. I do not like him. He was super particular about packages, and he was happy to always send them back if he didn't like it. So that's
you were filming him, weren't you?
I was gonna say, did MC Toon say he was very particular about packages?
remember, MC Toon, you gotta talk nicely to the Legos, or else their memory will be bad of you, and they won't stick together right. So yeah,
it's not.
They
It's
have
not
water.
water.
They have water in them, don't they?
Yeah.
They have mitochondria in them, right?
Yeah, it has mitochondria in them. Everything has mitochondria in them.
And,
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
They say you gotta talk dirty to your water to keep it wet.
Try to make it so the first thing you say when you walk in the post office is not, "Where's poster 7?" and that'd be nicer to you.
I've actually looked for poster 7, and I didn't find it.
Poster 7. What happened to posters 1 through 6 then?
They didn't make the cut.
And how come they can never read? They can never read past the sentence that actually says that. And actually, it's part of the same sentence.
Cherry pickers got
their
cherry
narrative.
pick.
Well, honestly,
There's cherry picking, and then there's the
yeah, but it's kind of the post office employees' fault too, because obviously they haven't read it either. Oh, so they would point out the problem with them cherry picking as well. So
Seriously, have you read all the posters on your walls at work?
I don't have work anymore.
I haven't. But when you did, when you were a young tyke working at your first job at Burger King,
McDonald's.
McDonald's. My first job was McDonald's too, and a good friend of mine owns that McDonald's now. How about that?
Nice.
Pretty sweet.
Nice. Awesome.
See, the problem is for me, I don't think I could work at or own a McDonald's because I really like fast food, and that would probably be the death of me.
Yeah. I can see that happen, Punchy.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, Punchy, does the Big Mac come with maple syrup also?
I'm not what you would call a people person.
Oh, all the dudes they put in the back on the grill anyway, so you wouldn't more than likely be up front anyway.
What are you calling a dude? What?
All the males they put in the back, they put the females on the registers.
Yeah, I'd be on the register, sweetie.
Oh, is this? Oh, I know who this is. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
It's zooming.
And honestly, I would prefer to be in the back making the burgers, because I would just accidentally drop stuff and be like, "Oh, hey, look, a Big Mac that no one wants." Oh well.
No, it doesn't work that way. They're kind of on your butt. Even back in my day, they were on your butt about that. They don't like waste.
Yeah, well, screw them. I'll start my own fast food company with blackjack and hookers. Screw the fast food company.
Blackjack and hookers. I'll be the first hooker on your team, Punchy.
All right, found it. All right, down.
Hey, so who's been to a casino?
Me.
I have. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to them.
So
I've gotten kicked out of casino.
Until just recently, I the only casinos I've ever been to are on a cruise ship or in the Caribbean. And when I played roulette, I would sit there and I would just sit there all day and I pick black or red, and you wouldn't win a lot, but you would win some money. Apparently it's not that way in the U.S. If you just bet black or red, all you win back is your money.
No, you win.
No, that's not true. If you go to Vegas, you have a higher chance of winning.
Well, I wasn't in Vegas. I was at a casino in Maryland. And
Oh,
yeah,
that was a first
that's
mistake.
different. That's different. Yeah.
yeah, and they're like, oh no, you don't win anything. You have to put money on black and then also something else.
And apparently, if you're counting
Really?
cards, you can lose about $5,000, $50,000.
You could,
In
if you're
Vegas,
counting
I
cards
turned 20
while playing
bucks
roulette.
into 500. That was
No,
pretty cool.
I was counting cards in blackjack, and they kicked me out.
All
I
right,
got
well,
Yeah,
I got up to about $50,000 out of $100.
So in Vegas, you could just play black or red all day and just win small amounts of money.
Well, like I said, I put 20 down. I ended up winning like 500.
Yeah.
Just doing that over and over.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. One time in 2004, when I went on a vacation from here to St. Martin and then from St. Martin to Aruba, I basically just did a money transfer from St. Martin to Aruba because I won a bunch of money in St. Martin. I did the same thing in Aruba and I lost it all.
Well, yeah, that does tend to happen.
Well, so actually, what I'm curious about though, so when it comes to casinos and stuff in the States, do the casinos all have to be like on like Indian or native land?
No.
Okay,
No.
is that
it
just
used
certain
to
places?
be like that, but it's
It
not
used
nearly.
to,
Okay.
Yeah, they're
Used to.
not here. All the casinos here are relatively new. They're all like 10 years old or younger.
Okay.
It was a recently passed laws.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, because I know like where I live in the city, there are 2 casinos. We have one north of the city, another one west of the city. And I don't gamble, so I don't really know shit all about it. But yeah, I just wasn't sure about that with the States because that's what I always heard.
We know
But
Manitoba doesn't exist, so I mean, you don't exist, Punchy.
Yeah, I've never had
You're
enough
CGI.
money.
You're CGI.
It's true. It's true.
So
Punchy
wait,
is
Zumi, you're
CGI.
gonna have a CGI boss when you're okay?
Hell yeah.
No, CGI pimp is what they're called.
CGI pimp. Yeah.
Yeah.
CGI pimp.
Working
Yeah.
for hookers and
I
blackjack.
need
All right.
I need one of those big furry caps now with the big brim, and I have to get bull horns on the front of my car,
You need a cane,
and I need a
Big
ring
cane,
hand,
yeah.
so I can
That-
slap people with my ring
a
hand.
feather boa.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And I gotta get that.
Snake. You gotta get
I gotta
snakes.
get that
A lot of
walk going, like that strut. But like
Yeah.
the strut, it's kind of like your knee, like you broke it recently, so it doesn't bend quite properly at the same time. That that pimp strut,
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
just
a little
Looks like
bounce.
you forgot how to walk. Yeah.
yeah, that's the one.
Now, Punchy, I don't know if you've been watching this, but Dragon Force,
Oh, Dragon Force.
Yeah, I know. You sent me that. and
March 25th, and it's
Actually,
currently March.
I should check that. Right.
What about Dragon Force?
What day of the week is that?
It's a Friday.
What about Dragon Force?
Holy smokes! Literally almost exactly 2 years after the one we're supposed to go to.
Yes.
Okay, because yeah, if it's so.
So
Maybe,
I
Switch
don't know if
cameras.
I can go yet because that's spring break. It's like
Yeah.
the first day of spring break. So
And it's funny because like so for my work, our contract year resets in April, and I actually still have 2 vacation days left. So basically, if I were to use them at the end of this month, I get them all right back in a couple of days after anyway. So I mean, I would be, but that's assuming I can even get the time off right now. Because yeah, like usually this is our slow time of the year, and it's literally been anything but. However,
if you come back down to Miami for spring break, all the moonshine is on me. I mean, it's moonshine.
Sunshine. Sunshine.
Yep.
What's the sunshine?
Oh, I got a little left.
Oh.
well, yeah, keep me posted with that, and we'll see. And if I can go down there for a couple of days again, and hopefully this time when I try and cross the
Okay.
border, they won't search my car for drugs because apparently I look like a drug dealer.
Well, don't forget the ketchup chips.
Oh no, I would make sure that I would bring in plenty of bags this time because
You
I know-
get them. You get them back. You get the old
I
ones
know.
back.
I know how much he loved them, so I have to bring him more.
Yeah.
Like
Man, I can't believe Chewin would eat those like for months.
I
He'd be
did. I
chewing
think
on
I went over a year
I'm still convinced that he emptied that bag a couple of days later and put like barbecue chips in or something.
And that's why you get it back, because you can then personally verify if they are potato.
They are still ketchup chips.
How about this? If you still have them next time I'm there, on camera, on stream for that matter, let's just have it whenever I'm there. Let's have an impromptu stream, and I will eat one of those ketchup chips. And if I die, then we'll know that he was telling the truth. And if I don't die, then we'll know he was, he was lying. So
I can't handle the liability.
No, it's fine. I'll sign a waiver.
Oh, okay, then we're fine.
Oh, okay.
Michael, you need to make him eat something disgusting that's like Minnesota based, like the fried cheese curd or some crap like that.
Wait, who?
Well,
who
he doesn't
said
like
tune those
cheese.
bugs?
Punchy does
forget
not
who that
like
was.
cheese, so that might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cheese is fine.
How do you not like cheese? What
Because it's gross. Comes from
He's
cow eggs.
Canadian, duh.
No, Canadians love cheese. I just don't like cheese.
How do
Even
you not
everyone up
like
here,
cheese?
even all the other 3 people that live in Manitoba think I'm a weirdo.
You are a weirdo.
Hey, screw you.
There we go. That makes it.
I like what Microraptor put. Ketchup chips are banned in 52 U.S. states. They're so awful they created 2 more states just to extra ban them.
It's a bad thing.
Yes, that is true.
Okay. So now I got a little a problem.
You look perplexed.
Yeah. So the next step I'll show you is this. Right? I take one of these angles, which I have one here, and then I take one of these pipes. And it has the legend right there, but there's none left. So I must have.
Timothy, no, Timothy Hope, no, never, nope.
It looks like.
Oh,
Never
he
try that
says.
again.
He says for 2 Australian, Timothy Hope says, I will send you some Vegemite to
Don't
try
do
on
it.
stream.
Nope, I've tried it.
That's
before.
so
Nope.
gross.
It is disgusting.
Oh, I know what I did.
Oh,
I think what I did wrong.
Mars, what are you doing?
Oh no.
I tried magic. No, never again. No.
I thought maybe I wasn't supposed to build 2 of them, but I am.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like that other one, that other shaft is black, not gray.
It said shaft.
That's
shaft.
Yeah, but I don't have any.
You know, I knew that word was gonna.
It's not-
This isn't IKEA,
It's not
man.
just that you
That's
said
the
shaft,
extra
it's that you
part.
said black shaft.
Black
Yeah.
shaft.
Could be worse. Could be this one.
A little red rocket.
Short and red.
Short red rocket.
Hey, he knows that's red. Congrats.
Yay.
That's true too. Okay, wait. So you're looking. So you have the bent like. So what are you looking for again exactly?
Black shaft.
The black shaft.
Okay.
The black shaft is in the thing you're holding.
Those.
Those are gray shafts.
Yeah, you
Because-
put those together.
Yeah,
already.
black and a gray shaft.
So
Well, how
right.
many-
Yeah.
Oh.
So I
Wait,
need to
hold on.
put this together.
And how many do you need in total?
2.
I think I
Okay,
need.
no.
Yeah, I need 2.
But don't you have 2
Alright.
built already?
You gotta move the book so I can see the table.
So you're missing 2 black shafts.
Yeah. I mean, there's these, but these are.
Another bag.
No, those are green.
See, that's a black shaft.
And
Yeah,
it is
but that
black.
Yeah,
goes-
there's that one.
But I need that because that's where
Yeah.
it goes into here.
That's all the pieces you have in the bag.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
But
That's not good.
Hmm.
Oh.
No, there has to be something up here. Lego would never do that.
I don't know if I've ever seen missing pieces because it's all automated. There's no possibility for a mistake
No.
Mm-mm.
because there's
Not
no
when
people involved.
not with they're Swedes.
They're Danish.
I was
They're
making.
Danish.
I was making the thing.
Oh, I'm still convinced that it's those two shafts that are in the thing.
These?
And also Swedish,
Yeah, it has to
Danish,
be.
same thing.
Toon, you get the Swedes reference from the thing, right?
No.
They kept on referring to the Norwegians as Swedes.
Oh, dude.
But
I'm not the only one.
But they're Danish, not even Norwegian.
In the movie, they were Norwegian. It was a joke. But never mind.
I don't even know what movie you're talking about.
Just
Thing.
The what?
The Thing.
The thing? What
The
thing?
Thing.
1982.
What thing?
Kurt Russell.
I think I know the movie you're talking about. It's been a while. I haven't seen it.
I'm still confused about this whole black shaft quandary.
Okay. I got it.
What'd you do?
This is, I think it's supposed to be this one. Down here.
Yeah. You weren't supposed to use those blacks. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Replace the black shaft with the red rocket.
Oh, no.
Substitute.
Oh, wow.
All right, so now you can proceed.
There we go.
All right. Okay, his unit's looking a lot better now.
Punchy.
The package
Yes.
is correct now.
Damn it.
It's all good. We're all 13 here.
Punchy.
Are we though?
Tim Neal says Lego only have 18 faults in 1 million pieces. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. 1 million.
All
1 million.
right.
13 faults. That's an error rate of 0.00000013, right?
Now here's
Yeah.
the question: do you think in Lego corporate each one of those pieces has a name?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
That's the error rate of 0.00000.
Yeah, and it's in Swedish, right?
0.013.
Yeah.
Swedish.
Of course.
So you got your Hugin, you got your Flugen.
And you're flugen.
Yeah, there you go. The Flugen, that's the big black one, I believe.
The Flugen-
All I can think of is Euro Trip and the safe word.
I don't remember that part. I haven't seen that movie in actually quite some time, but there are two parts I remember. The one is the part where he gives him the nickel and he's like, "Hey, nickel," and slaps his boss. You see this? I start my own hotel. And then,
Yeah, see, you guys got me there because I have not seen that movie.
oh, it's fucking.
If you haven't
I mean,
seen
it's
it, you have to
freaking
go
good.
see it. It's
And the best thing is, it's from like the early 2000s, so it has that whole like 2000s teen movie vibe to it that you
Yeah.
get from watching like American Pie, Euro Trip, all that. And for me and people of my rough age, it's just there's that big nostalgia factor.
Okay. There we go. Now,
Now,
we're putting on the
Landmass.
land masses.
Now, what you could do just to piss everyone off is put them in all the wrong places.
Wait, are you trying to build a model of Deep Space Nine? Because that's what it looks like.
Well, I don't see any tan. I see one tan piece. There's a couple.
Yeah, there's a few.
that's green you just put on.
Okay,
That must be
yeah.
that must be
I can
Greenland.
tell once I get it right. I can do pretty good.
No, it's Iceland. That's Iceland.
This is
Is
this
it
is
green?
actually not Iceland. I'll tell you what it is. It's Asia. You can
Asia.
tell-
Oh,
You can tell it is because you can tell
No.
it's
Oh,
Asia
yeah,
because of the
it
way
says
it is.
Asia. Yeah, you know.
Asia on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
now we know.
Nice.
Now we know.
now I know.
No, it's all a lie. That's Sweden.
The question I have is
That's Russia.
is who in Asia went to the trouble of painting that on the ground, and how big is that?
Yeah,
Well,
I know,
see,
right?
the funny thing is, it's so big you can't notice it unless you're in space. That's why no
Yeah.
one's noticed it on Earth.
Oh, that's why.
Got
That makes
it.
sense. That
Yeah,
makes
it's
sense.
literally the world's biggest, I don't know, rice field Just
No, it's a mall.
It's just a mall.
The Mall of Asia.
The Mall
All
of
right,
Asia.
so now I
Asian mall.
can tell that this color is supposed to go here. And I'll show you on the book
That's a tan.
Yeah, that's beige. Yeah.
right there.
That's desert.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but the one above it's supposed to have 3 things, but none to the right. Yeah, you're good. Okay.
All I can tell is that's a slightly different green.
No, it's
it's
definitely
It's not an
beige.
even green.
That is sand color.
Tan or brown or something.
Yeah, it's like a tan or brown color.
Yeah.
Which I only know because Judy said it last time. So
They don't look the same to me. Almost, kind of. It's a little lighter. It's a tiny bit lighter than the green.
right.
That's the bad thing about being red-green colorblind. Well,
Mhm,
red,
mhm.
green, and blue.
I was just looking again today at the Chroma website because I'm on their mailing list now.
Oh,
Okay.
and I wouldn't have even known I was colorblind unless a friend hadn't told me, "Hey, why don't you take a colorblindness test just for the fun of it?"
See, it's funny. I've actually always wondered how many people like found out just from a random thing like that, right? Because
I
realistically,
did.
unless you do a test like that, how would you know, right? Because
You
when
really
you're
don't.
born, you're never gonna know that people don't see colors differently than you, or
Yeah.
Or you could find out when you run a red light, right? Too.
Well, no.
Mm.
I
No.
found out when I told my dad that the light was white and he could go. He's like, "What are you talking about? It's green." I said, "No, it's white. Look." And he's like, "Oh, you think that's white?" I said, "Yeah." So that's
right.
how I found out.
Screw them all. We're going to the eye doctor.
No, it's okay. There's an eye doctor at the mall. It's the Mall of America. There's literally everything there.
Yeah, the
I,
Mall has
I,
everything. Yeah,
I have actually been there once.
I've been there too. It's huge.
There are
I've
actually
been there.
glasses you can buy that'll help you with your color blindness.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
The Chroma website that I was
Uh-huh.
at today.
Yeah.
$300. Which
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like, all right,
pricey.
I will probably eventually get some, but there's inside sunglasses and inside glasses that are
Glasses, right.
prescription and
Yeah.
non-prescription, and then there's outside that are. Oops, I need to take this off. Outside that are like they're basically sunglasses.
Do they actually
Right.
make you see the colors?
What it does
Yeah.
is I think it
corrects.
dims the other colors.
Yeah, it corrects basically. It
Yeah,
makes
but
you
like
see
when
through
it corrects,
that-
so
Oh
like
my God, June, you're gonna stab the shit out of yourself. I mean, sorry.
I hope I'm better than that, being that my second degree black belt had knife training. But
Yeah,
I
Who
remember
knows?
back when I was like 16, I was really stupid. I mean, I still am, but I was even stupider back then. My friends and I used to throw knives up in the air and catch them. I was actually pretty good at it. I mean, I cut my hand a couple of times, but I got pretty decent at it.
You should throw knives at the what?
In
You
the
should-
air and then
Punch,
catch
you
them.
gotta try that with machetes and just swords in general.
I do have a sword.
I
I've got
dropped.
too many swords.
I used to have a katana and I dropped it. I caught it in midair by the blade.
Oh,
I got a
Yeah,
replica
see,
katana. So I
At
wanna
least,
get a real
yeah,
one.
at least the sword that I have, I got it back when I was like 13, and it's a display sword, so it's not sharp. So
That's the way mine was when it came because it was a replica from Kill Bill, but I sharpened it.
Mm,
So it,
Yeah,
cut, it cut the hell out of me.
yeah. See, my sword, like my buddy and I, back when I was like 13, we tried to sharpen it, but because we were young and stupid and we had no money or any resources of any sort, we just tried a whetstone, and that thing destroyed it. It did sharpen it more than nothing, but it destroyed the crap out of that whetstone.
Yeah, it scratched the hell out of it. But
Yeah, like the whetstone was like it ate through it, but the whetstone, yeah, it did slowly scratch away at it, and like I said, it did sharpen it a little bit, but not to the point where you could cut anything. And when I say anything,
Well, I
it's
got my
very
katana
clear.
from
I don't mean human
Wish.com for like
skin.
$20. So
That's
pretty
where
sure
I
it's
got
flimsy.
that's where I got Fred Derp from.
I'd like to have
Wish.com.
I'd like to get a real one someday, but they're really expensive.
How much are they?
They're a couple $1,000 for a good one.
Sweet
So-
Jesus.
So 33 UC just came in here.
Immediately got timed out.
Yeah.
He did,
We
yeah.
all
He's
saw
like,
that.
he's calling me a clown. But remember when he was on last time? When
Yeah.
he had
yeah.
nothing.
He had nothing.
Aw.
Literally,
Yeah.
he had less than nothing.
I don't remember that time.
He
But I
didn't
do
even have
remember-
nothing. He had less than nothing.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
I
had-
do remember the first time that MC Toon had him on, because I'm pretty sure this was the first stream that I was ever on MC Toon's channel, and it was pardon me, it was 33 in RV, and
Oh yeah.
they were doing their stupid
Oh,
stuff,
God.
and yeah, I wasn't sober, and it was quite hilarious.
So all right.
Never happened to RV. He hasn't
He's
popped
no,
up in a while.
he's still doing his same old shtick.
Okay.
Hey, 33, if you can hear me, since I've never had the opportunity to say this before, you're an idiot.
Very true. Very true. This piece here is a 2x3.
Okay.
And I'm not and I don't know where it is. It's missing. So
It's
Oh,
not
well.
it's not a 2x2 and or a 4 and a 2.
no, it's a 2x3. So
No,
I'll
no,
put it
no,
on. It's pretty clear that there's no not supposed to be a lake right there.
Well, you know what? From now on, there's a lake there.
Yeah.
No, oh, there's a lake there. It's
For all the
alternate-
people that
alternate
live in that
reality.
particular piece of Lego, you're underwater now. Screw you.
Underwater.
Lego says so, and Lego's better than all of us.
Yeah.
Toon just killed a whole village.
Yep. They're flooded.
Hold on, killed or made better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah,
have a
we can-
swimming pool now. They did not before.
There
We
you go.
always use more water on the earth. I mean, we can always use more water.
Oh, and yeah, there's another piece missing here.
I mean, if
Well,
water
well.
has memories, does
Wow.
it remember getting peed out, then drink again, then peed out again, then drink out again, and then
It's supposed to be a piece here.
because all the
Yes,
water,
so it's
all the water on the
prob-
earth, we've already peed. I mean, we've
Well,
already.
and not only that,
Where'd you
but if
buy
water
this from?
has-
It's in IKEA?
No, I got it directly
Jesus.
from the Lego website.
Lego website. They
don't understand.
screwed you.
I don't understand how you guys can live so far from the ocean.
Well,
Yeah.
see, that's the
About
funny thing is
60
for
miles.
MC Toon and myself, like we live super far inland. Like we live so I live in Winnipeg, and Winnipeg, longitudinally speaking, is literally in the center of Canada. If I go about 15 minutes east of the city, there's a sign that says longitudinal center of Canada. And
Oh.
and MC Toon lives fairly close to me, like a bit south, a little bit east, but still basically to the center. And yeah, we live very far away we live somewhat near the Great Lakes, but we don't live
That's not
anywhere
the
near the
ocean.
oceans.
I don't know how
Yeah.
you can do it.
Yeah, I live about.
Yeah, see, here in Florida, you
60
want to be
miles.
far from the ocean.
Well, here's the thing.
Well,
It's
yeah,
pretty
hurricane.
sweet because even though, it gets cold here, we get a lot of sunlight, but it's not like desert heat either. So it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, the sun sets at 9:30 or later.
Oh, and also here, like in the June solstice, because I'm at 50 degrees north. It's not super far north, but not super far south either. In the middle of like around the summer solstice, the sun will it'll set, I think, around 10:30,
Yeah.
but we'll be in like twilight until like 11 o'clock. Like last summer I was covering for the night guy, and so I work outside, right? And when I was driving to work at like 11 o'clock at night, if I looked west, the sky was still somewhat blue, and then around 3 in the morning to the east of me, it was the sky was already turning blue again. It's pretty awesome.
When I was in Anchorage in July, yeah, it was 2 a.m. and
Yeah, I
it
live
never
right
got
next-
dark.
Yeah, because you're 10 degrees north of me, so yeah, in
Yeah.
summer definitely. But then conversely, it sucks in winter because
you
it
get
never
the
gets
opposite.
The
bright.
summer heat here is terrible because I live right next to a swamp.
Yeah,
Like,
you get the heat
right-
and the humidity.
Like right, not even like you can take 10 steps and you'll be in a swamp.
Where are you at?
South Carolina.
I was going to say, where are you zooming? Okay. How close are you to the water? The ocean.
To the ocean, about 60 miles.
Oh, there you go. See, I mean, that's good. I mean, that's decent. And even here in Maryland,
Yeah, but the summer mosquitoes galore.
I'm about the same distance to the bay, but then I'm about 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours from the ocean.
Which ocean?
Yeah.
You say ocean, Maine?
Atlantic, no, Maryland.
Oh man, okay.
Oh, Maryland?
It's
Okay.
Atlantic, so.
Maryland's not
I'm
too far.
right in the DC area.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
no.
if you could even call the Atlantic Ocean an
Yeah.
ocean, just seems pretty small compared to the Pacific. Ocean envy.
All right, now. All right, so Tim Neal says, I'm willing to say MC Toon has made a mistake rather than Lego. Yes, I found it. So this piece here that I thought was a 2x3 was a 2x2 and a 1x1. 1x2.
So
That's what I asked you.
Yeah,
you
and the
You
book,
did.
the book, I still don't see it in the book, but it's okay. But there's a bigger problem.
Uh-oh.
The bigger problem now is these. See the wheel?
Uh-huh.
Right
Yeah.
here. See the wheel? The piece this piece here does not go on top of the wheel. It goes next to the wheel.
Oh,
Okay.
But look at that.
Huh.
All of these need to shift one, which isn't a big deal. But
By the way, do you want to know what the wheels are for?
Yes.
no.
God, yeah, I do.
Those are for the tectonic plates.
Ah, okay.
that makes sense.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah, so it's for future.
Okay.
I thought the wheels. Never mind.
Don't
How about
question the
that?
The
wheels.
sky keeps on turning.
No, it's the wheels on the bus.
I was thinking that too, but I have Wheel of the Sky stuck in my head now.
Round and round, round and round.
So speaking of RV, he thinks that the song "The Wheels in the Sky Keep on Turning" is proof of flat Earth. That's how dumb he is.
Yeah, well, I think
Oh,
RVs are
God.
complete and
Jesus
utter
Christ.
morons, so
Yeah.
we can all think what we want, I guess, right?
And you're correct.
Oh no,
Well, all flat earthers are complete and utter morons.
Some are
all
more
those,
so
all
than
those,
others.
all those morons that equate song lyrics to mean something,
Yeah.
and they're.
And for God's sake, whenever Red Hot Chili Peppers said Space was filmed in a Hollywood basement, they were talking about Star Wars and Star Trek.
And also, I was literally just gonna say I love how they quote that one because they always. It's first off, it's like they're musicians. They're not scientists. They're not astronomers. They're not physicists. Like they're not
Because they
any of
literally,
those.
We
they
have to
literally
remember
said-
that the Flerfs think that for some reason the elite need to communicate with each other not through just calling them on the phone or anything, but through songs or through hidden messages.
Because if you look at the actual lyrics, it says space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. Final frontier is definitely a reference to Star Trek because space, the final frontier, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused when I met McToon in Florida. He didn't sing to me at all. I was like, what the hell? You sure you're a show?
Hey, you sure you're not singing?
I didn't sing.
You didn't sing to me.
Yeah, and
No
MC
way.
Dune, he's barely saying to me.
Yeah, you don't want to hear me sing. That's the Geneva
So,
Convention is there for a reason.
For a reason.
Yeah, fun fact.
Just don't get wrapped up like a douche in the middle of the night.
Well,
No,
and fun fact-
NC Tune can rap. It's just it's considered a weapon.
All right.
It's
Did that little surgery there fix that up?
Right.
Looking
Now,
good.
is there a big round plate that's going to go on top of all that?
Yeah, there's a plate.
Okay,
I'll be
so
right
when
back.
do you turn on the CGI machine to make it better round?
Oh, the fisheye lens, what we call
Yeah,
it.
when do you use the fisheye lens on this? Make it flat.
No clue. Usually Quiddies is the one that makes everything fucking round.
Yeah.
He's the one in charge of cleaning the dung, turning on the lights on and off. He's been slacking
Throwing the
lately.
trash out, washing the dishes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Please, that's what you get for losing in the Reaper challenges.
I've definitely learned from all these idiots that I have more knowledge than I knew I had, because so many things that I've just known my entire life about photography and imaging and stuff are just obviously not known by Flat Earth.
Oh, they can't understand anything about photography.
I was actually kicked out of the meme Flat Earth group today.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Not you too.
I don't know how I'm going to live my life without that group. Like, I am completely
So sad.
beside myself with guilt and whenever you
I hope you're able to
talking
move
my
on
friends,
from that. Jesus.
I don't know if I can. I honestly don't know if I can move on from that. I'm completely. I cried myself earlier, and I can't go on.
Who was that race? Who was the recent idiot that kept on mentioning that he was a moderator at a Flat Earth site for 10,000
that was
people?
Tyler 4343.
Oh god.
432.
I about threw up every time he said that.
Yeah, a moderator for that long, and
know what it
never
reminded
once
me of?
heard that the 8 inches per square mile is the wrong per mile squared is the wrong formula.
That reminded me about so much of Nathan Thompson being so proud of his Flat Earth group.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that reminded me of. I'm like, dude, I'm a moderator at several groups on Facebook.
I mean, I would equate what he said with something like, I failed 6th grade 9 times.
Yeah.
Hey, why would you keep saying that? That's not something positive.
No, you don't brag about that.
You do if you're a Flerf. Oh my
You know what? I'm thinking my next book, I'm gonna throw in a couple murders in it. My autobiography is gonna be so on fire.
There you go.
I'll kill off 1 or 2 of the main characters. My autobiography is going. That's gonna be interesting.
As long as your autobiography is not a George R.R. Martin book.
Oh, it will be. More like J.R.R. Tolkien.
And if you need help with creative ways to kill people, let me know.
Ooh.
Damn.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I've got a swamp.
It just took a dark turn.
It did.
Well, I live right next to a swamp. Their
Turn
bodies
it
end
the
up
other
missing all the time.
direction.
Hey, look,
MC soon after dark. All right.
one thing you learn living in far South Florida is that the Everglades are a very good place to dispose of a body.
Yeah, I live right next to a swamp. I know. I live right next to a swamp. I know.
Yeah, so but your swamp is like maybe what, a 10th of the size of the Everglades. I mean, the Everglades
it's pretty big.
in South Florida?
Yeah,
it's pretty big.
No,
Zoomy. Zoomy's in Florida. Okay.
Don't try to compare your swamp to the Everglades.
No, it's not. No. I'm not saying it's anywhere near the size, but it is pretty big.
I mean,
it's not anywhere. It's nowhere near the size of the Everglades. No, I'm not going to say that. But it's pretty big.
So much of the Everglades is like untouched, and there's nowhere to get to it either.
Yeah. But there's nothing but panthers and alligators down here.
There's plenty of gators in the Everglades.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah.
I've never seen a panther, not yet.
Oh, we got panthers, lynxes, bobcats.
We drove from West Palm Beach to Okeechobee.
Okeechobee.
Okay.
Yeah.
On a terrible road, pulling our camper. That was terrible. But it was pretty cool to see the lake. There's just a berm around the whole lake.
Oh, you must have taken A1A then.
I don't know.
No, you had to go east to west. So I don't know what it was.
That's from north to south.
Yeah, we went straight from West Palm Beach. We went straight west.
South. Oh, west. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I told you.
What road were you taking that was so bad?
It was a nothing road. It was terrible.
Oh,
It wasn't.
That's
It wasn't.
so
It wasn't. It can't be Alligator Alley. That's too far north.
There were plenty of alligators, but yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't Alligator Alley.
Huh.
South Carolina's nothing but terrible roads.
And back what I missed. Terrible roads. We have those.
Yeah, terrible roads. Those guys have terrible roads. Tune and Punchy because all the salt, the freezing.
Well, no,
Yeah.
see, well, I shouldn't say Tune's roads are better because depending on where you're, but the interstate in the States, that's way better than our highways here. They're freaking terrible.
Yeah.
The roads here are atrocious compared to Florida.
Roads here are, oh God, no, you don't want to drive on the roads down here.
You can bust your tires on the potholes we have down here in Florida.
Yep, here too.
I have seen potholes bigger than cars here.
Oh yeah,
Jeez.
one
They're
time.
not that big yet, but yeah, they're pretty bad.
Well, one
Yeah,
time,
really bad.
so we have a couple of highways here. Like, so all of the main highways, they're relatively speaking fairly well maintained. But yeah, with the climate and stuff, they will get a little bit. But we have a couple highways like the provincial highways, and because they're so rarely driven on, they aren't maintained nearly as well. And there was one that I was driving down years back. Keep in mind, I'm in a semi, and they're fairly wide, right?
Hey,
And there
turtle,
was a hey, a kitty, and they
Turtle.
said,
That's
Kitty.
raccoon.
turtle,
That's what
That's
it's
Hey,
raccoon.
good. Trash
Aw.
panda.
turtle.
Hold on.
Trash panda.
Hey, turtle.
It's raccoon.
Oh, that's raccoon.
Trash panda. It's trash panda.
There
"Hey,
it
I
is.
want. Do you think MC Toon has a pet raccoon that he calls Cat?"
Yes,
Yeah,
Probably.
Absolutely.
Probably.
we do. We keep them out in the woods.
Mm.
So my kid shows up right here, hands me the cat, and this phone. This is the old phone. Wanting to use the phone, wanting me to unlock it.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
did you
oh,
unlock
oh.
it?
Hold on a second. Oh my god. All right, we've got the noisemaker. Oh, jeez. There we go.
Here
There's
comes
the-
turtle.
There's turtle.
Turtle. Turtle.
Turtle and raccoon.
Turtle and raccoon.
Oh, raccoon's got a little growl going. Here we go. Take that.
Oh.
Come on, turtle. Look at the camera. No.
No.
Oh, God. Wow.
All right.
Thank
you. No, you cannot have the phone. Get out of here. All right, turtle ran off. He was done.
Yeah.
You
Turtle had good enough.
don't get to tell turtle what to do. He's
Dude, they're cats. You don't tell any cat what to do.
I know.
Yeah.
You tell
Yeah,
a cat to do
I mean-
what to do, and they okay. You like, yeah, okay.
Rolling my boulder. 119 people watching Toon put Legos together. The flat Earth hate is strong here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
PJ Cena, is there any rivalry between the cats?
Is there any
Of course.
what?
They're cats.
Oh, any rivalry? No, they're nah. Turtle and raccoon are. They at first they didn't know what to do, but now they're pretty good.
Judging by that growl, it's not all love.
Well, it was holding them like right up against each other, and they're like, "What are you doing to me?" But they'll sit next to each other. They'll chill. They're good.
You know what? I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, but Sukonmi Skunk says that globe is looking pretty flat at the moment.
Ah.
Yeah.
The funny thing is,
All right.
this will be significantly more accurate than any flat Earth map ever. And
Yeah,
it's just
absolutely.
Legos.
The sad
You know
thing
what?
is, it's a
just
children's
thought-
toy, and that's true.
I just thought about it. They need to make it. Lego needs to get on making a flat Earth AE map, but it'll be only like 6 pieces though.
Andreas Eld made one.
Oh,
And
nice.
they'll only sell like 6 copies too.
Yeah.
Well, and honestly, a flat Earth AE map or a flat Earth AE map, you could just put together with crayons and a piece of paper.
It
Yeah.
has
Yeah,
to
but
come
if-
fully
but if-
assembled.
That's
If it-
totally simple. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
But if they cost more than free, there's no flat earthers that are going to buy them because they don't
Well, I
have
mean,
stuff.
come on,
That's
flat
true.
earthers
It
have
costs
moms.
$33 and 66 cents.
$33.33.
that's still way too much for a flat Earther to afford.
$3.30.
Well, unless of course you're Nathan Thompson like steals everyone's money, then you're good.
Trivia.
Nathan Thompson got kicked out of his own mom's house.
Oh God!
She,
Again?
he
So did
Yeah, after-
back from Thompson?
after the tour where he stole money from his best friend,
What's
and
it?
the
Yeah.
entire flat Earth
What's it?
movement, other than JM Truth, ditched him. He went back to California. If you look at his Facebook and his YouTube, you can see he did some stuff from California, from the LA area. And
That's when
he
he
was
was
there for a little
working.
bit, and then he was gone. That's
I
where his
didn't know
mom
what
lives.
Nathan Thompson did that JM Truth thinks he's a neurosurgeon.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
keep in mind,
no,
JM
the
Truth is
intellect.
a very simple
think-
mind. It wouldn't take much.
I think there's a
Oh, yeah,
very good
sure.
possibility that if Nathan was lonely, JM Truth would show him the way.
Oh.
Just saying.
So you think there's a bromance going on there?
I think
No.
that could be.
I mean, after they actually called Nathan and Whitsitt actually called their thing a bromance.
Bromance. Yeah.
They owned it.
Yeah, they did. They
It just
did.
shows
Yeah.
how
And
dumb
then
they
stole
are.
his laptop and his money. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing wrong with a bromance, but when one of them is just a lying,
Two of them.
a lying,
Scumbag.
Two of
thieving
them.
piece of shit.
Two of
It's
them.
like
Yeah.
both
third
of them,
level,
please.
Both
yes.
of them are, yeah.
Yeah,
Remind
and it's
me,
just,
I haven't put my JM Truth video votes in for today. I need to do that before I go to bed.
Oh yeah, if you haven't yet voted for today,
No, I haven't. I
Go
did
vote,
the
everybody.
Past 2 days, but I haven't done it today
But-
yet.
But Austin, if you'll recall, Whitsitt, after the flat Earth thing kind of failed for him, he went on to do salsa stuff and immediately got arrested.
Whitsitt, well, that was in the middle of his tour. He went.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
He got
you're right.
arrested at
Right.
Mount Rushmore and continued on.
Yeah, I love how he said he did that in D.C. No, you didn't.
He did what in DC?
Protested on a bullhorn like he said he did.
Oh, he did
Yeah.
protest on a bullhorn in DC
Yeah, he did.
and at Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
He
How
went
did
all
he do
over,
it? and Me not find out about it, because if
He
I would
went-
have found out about it, yeah.
all over the country doing his street evangelism for his religion.
Poor Whitsitt.
And the
Ay.
funny thing is, I know someone who sends their kids to that school that Nathan Thompson
It's North Carolina.
that he
no,
harassed.
Greenville, South Carolina. I know some
That's
friends who have kids in that school, and they told me about it, and I'm like, "What?"
And no one
Like,
went and kicked
no.
his ass.
No, they didn't know about it until after the fact.
I
They're
mean,
like,
in
yeah,
all,
they were like, "Yeah, some crazy dude was at the school today and
Uh-huh.
told all
There
their
it is.
kids to get inside."
To your left, to your left, to your left, right there. There you go.
thank God someone's paying attention to this.
Mhm.
Yeah, they were like, some crazy dude was at the school today trying to hand papers out to our kids, and the teachers had to get them inside. Look,
See,
supremely
it's-
crazy homeless man. Crazy homeless man.
And it's funny because I'm assuming that none of them knew, or probably even to this day knows who Nathan Thompson is.
No,
So,
they don't.
so they probably
No.
thought of it as an actual potential threat. Whereas
Yeah.
if they just knew, they're like, "Oh God, this is Nathan Thompson. Get the freaking spritzer bottle. Get out. Come on.
That's what I told him. I said it's just a
Bad
stupid
Nathan,
flat
bad.
earther.
Yeah, roll up the newspaper.
If you listen to that
Right
video
nose.
closely, you hear one of the kids ask him if he's crazy.
You're
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh,
Are you
yeah,
crazy?
that one kid. You're crazy. Oh my God. Well, I just love that one video where he's I think he's in the church parking lot and he's like stuffing up
Oh God.
papers and putting them in people's like in their gas cap.
And I know a cop that goes to that church.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh my god, dude.
It's funny because I know a cop that goes to that church too. It was in the same town.
So do you still? You must live close to
I live about an hour away from there. Some friends of mine moved from where I lived because they hung out with me a lot back then, and I still talk with them, every now and again. And I have a cop friend that lives there as well because I'm friends with cops.
Because there's the guy that he lived with, that where he burned the dog poop in the backyard. That guy.
God.
That's Mishner.
Yeah, Mishner.
And his cousin, Mishner's cousin, is not a fan.
No, he isn't.
I still can't believe you fed his dog vegan food.
Still does.
Yeah, it still does.
Poor dog.
Poor dog.
Where has Nathan gone? Has he been active, or what's up with that?
He has his YouTube channel gets a little bit of activity, but nobody cares about him every morning. He burned all of his Flerf bridges.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, not for JM Truth. I mean, he can go there and live free with JM.
Well, yeah, because he probably spoke to JM. He probably used a couple of words that contain at least 2 syllables, and JM was probably like, "Oh my god, this is the smartest man I've ever talked to in my life."
Yeah, neurosurgeon.
Yeah, almost a neurosurgeon.
He almost has the intellectual capacity of a neurosurgeon.
Oh, he changed it. Classic.
Whoa, JM changing something, kind of like when he was talking about how 10 to the negative 17 was a negative number.
He doubled down on that. What are you talking
about? He tripled down on it.
No, but he changed the wording at one point, and I could be wrong about this. I forget exactly how he said it. So if I'm wrong, someone correct me. But then he was like, "No, when I said negative, I meant like a number that's to the right of the decimal."
Yeah. To the right of the decimal. He said anything to the right of a decimal is a negative number.
That's a good question.
To me, the most shocking thing that JM ever said, I'll never forget when he said it. He was standing out in his own field, and when he started talking about the sun and how fire needed oxygen.
Fire, the element by which the sun burns.
I could not believe what he was saying.
Oh, trust me, we're having a month of JM Truth on the bunker right now, and I pretty much have all the JM-isms memorized by now.
Yeah, well, but the sad thing is, though, it's not just him. A lot of Flerfs have said that. Like Flat Out Hero said that. I remember because actually he said that when he was talking to MC Toon a couple of years back, because I was at work and I was on the highway. So I just had the debate playing. I almost went in the ditch. I was laughing so hard.
Oh, I hear that on all the Flat Earth meme groups on Facebook.
Yeah,
they all say, "Oh, the fire. If the sun's out in space, how can it burn? The fire needs oxygen to burn." I'm like,
which just goes to show A, how little research they've done, and B, how little they know what they're talking about, and that they also don't even know what they're trying to debunk.
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing that I've had to really question lately too, after all of this and seeing all these people,
the education.
Please tell me these aren't just American people. There's got to be Russians that are just stupid too, and
there are
it's worldwide. Yes,
it's
Australians. British folks. Yeah.
It's all walks of life. It's just that I think the reason you see Americans so often is it's just a numbers game, because Americans have so much access to the internet and smartphones or any
so many people that
I was actually
people in other countries speak English too. So
I was actually looking this up earlier about like how many flat earthers are say in Asia. And Japan has this fascinating cubic society that they have, where they believe in a cube Earth. And I'm like, how does that work?
What's that an an 80s video game? Cubert?
No, cubic Earth.
Oh, okay.
They think the Earth is a giant cube, They think
So
the Earth's
we're-
And I
flat,
think Multi Tom Tom actually thinks that, and I think he gets it from Islam. So maybe maybe there's that connection.
Yeah,
That's possible.
I don't
That's a
know. I
possibility.
mean, it just, to me, it makes no sense. Like,
No.
I and a lot of us aren't experts in those fields. It's just that you don't need to be to understand something as basic as this. Like, it's just like, you don't have to know advanced mathematics. You don't have to know like, like any sort of meteorology. You don't have to know geology or being, you don't be a surveyor. It's just that this stuff, because it's so well established and it's so basic,
Yeah.
like you just have to look at basic, like I can't stress this enough, basic observations just to realize this only works with what we've been told.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
yeah,
but
I
that's
never
the programming.
questioned-
That's
I
the
never
programming,
questioned it
though.
because I grew up as a son of a photographer. So all I needed to see were the pictures. Done.
Yeah. So here's a funny thing. The rabbit says, "How do I submit for your flat Earth sextant challenge?" Clearly, the rabbit has not read the flat Earth sextant challenge, because
No.
if the rabbit had, then the rabbit would not need to ask that question, because it's
That
on my website on the page that has the challenge on it. So clearly the rabbit doesn't have an actual submission to send to me, because the rabbit never read my website. So
that should be on the Flat Earth Wiki. That should definitely be on the Flat Earth Wiki, by the way. The
it's
sextant
web-
challenge.
Well, so I've kind of been
Yes.
out of this a lot lately, so I don't know a lot of kind of the current goings on. So what exactly is this, if you care to elaborate?
the
What?
sextant challenge.
Yeah, so what are the
So-
parameters
so,
and what are we going for it?
You may be familiar with a certain beaver that goes by Brainy Beaver.
Oh yeah, that guy.
No, I've
Yeah,
never
I
heard-
saw
I've
him
never
half
heard of
I
him.
saw him half naked once.
Oh,
Just
Never
terrible.
heard of him.
So
Never heard of him.
I sent 0.4 Bitcoin to him to hold in escrow.
Mhm.
Sending
guys could
Brady
do-
Free for about $10,000 is not a
do-
good idea.
Do the math,
Just saying.
right? Do the math on what that's worth, right? So then there is a sextant challenge where you can use flat Earth math only, no globe math allowed, to and you're given 3 points on the surface of the Earth. Or sorry, 1 point, 3 angles to stars, measured with a angle measuring device. And the one on my website currently is a sextant, measured it, but it could be a bubble sextant or a theodolite even. And the and they need to outline, they need to get the position of the observer, send it to me, and along with the exact method that they used to do it, so that somebody else can verify it and get the same result. And then within 48 hours, if they get it correct and if they have the details of how they did it outlined, and if it's not using anything assuming a globe. So for example, if you're going to use a distance measurement, you can't use the Haversine formula because that's a spherical trigonometry formula that includes the radius of the Earth in it. And as Nathan Thompson says, you're going to need R for that.
Are sheep units valid?
Yeah, you can use metric, imperial, or Scottish sheep units. All are perfectly fine.
Well, let's be honest here. Imperial is not fine. You can go with sheep units or metric. That's it.
So, anyway, that's what you got to do, and if they can do it, then there. If I disagree, there can be convened a judging panel, but they just need to get within 25 imperial miles of the actual observer, which is very generous. Because an experienced navigator can get around 1 to maybe 2 miles. And some people have said you should do 5 miles. I said, I don't think I have a problem with with much more than that because they ain't gonna get it. Anyway, that's the idea.
Yeah.
Rolling my boulder. OMG, I had this tab muted. I heard it, and I hear MC Tunes saying, Oakley says you're gonna need R for that. And I just can't even. Why did you make me snort so hard? Texas Troy 78 said, I'd rather have a discussion rather than a debate. Some say you may be open to that. And certainly I would be. Texas Troy 78. That would be fine. All right. I'm on to this right here.
You Scientologists have a different view of the world too.
You Scientologists?
Yeah, what do you
Do
mean,
they?
Scientologists?
Oh, do they?
Dude,
Dude,
I don't
not
know.
you.
Sure. I mean, it's based on a science fiction book.
Yeah,
L. Ron
Dianetics.
Hubbard's.
Yeah.
Dianetics. You think a giant airplane flew aliens into a volcano and trapped their souls inside the volcano? Yeah, what?
So what is this? Look at this.
Uh-oh, that's a water beyond water level.
It goes out in the middle of the ocean here.
That's
Uh-oh.
water. That's water. I don't know. Water.
But it's like heightened water, like some kind of
Maybe it's
extra
an
altitude.
iceberg.
There's your proof. Water's not flat.
Yeah, water's
It's a
not
rogue
flat.
wave is what it is.
Oh, speaking of which, this is taking me back.
What's Chester?
I just
What?
I love that one video where it's Dell and he's looking at water on like I forget, it's been a long time, but like his table or something. And of course, with water, there's the meniscus, right? And it raises a little bit on a flat surface. And he's like, pardon my crappy accent here, but look, curved water on a flat surface. And it's like, you can't compare like a millimeter of water to a freaking ocean, for God.
I missed Jesus Christ.
Well, he's still daily out there doing his derp, so
Is it
Or
really?
how about when Daniel Pratt put the basketball on the drill motor and then poured water on top
Oh
of
my
it?
God, yeah. I love how when they hear, it spins 1,000 miles per hour at the equator, they think, holy shit, that's like the fastest thing ever. And it's like, well, no, I mean, when you have something that's,
It's just
40
massive.
yeah, when it's
Yeah.
40,000 kilometers in circumference, it's not really that
It's
crazy.
marginal. It's marginal.
And also, when it's going that fast, it's not curving that quick because it's so big that a lot of it's relatively, like to us at least, it's a very straight line. Like it's not curving at the same as a basketball. Like
they don't get scale. All right.
no, sir, they do not.
This
One thing is by
it's a
bothering me from
boat.
the start.
It's a sailboat.
Oh,
There
it's
you
a
go.
sailboat.
Hey.
That's
One thing
awesome.
is
That's a
done
big ass boat. I'll tell you
Yeah,
what.
it's a big ass boat. Yeah,
It's not
I
to
will do that.
scale.
Just call me Ishmael.
One
Okay,
thing that's been
Ishmael.
bothering me from the start, how they always refer to us believing, quote unquote, that the Earth is shaped like a ball. I'm sorry, but I've played sports and there are different shaped balls.
Yeah,
The Earth is not shaped like a ball. The Earth is shaped like a planet
yeah. It's
Or a
planet
globe.
shape.
You could say a globe.
Sphere, but
or a
yeah.
globe
Or a sphere.
or a sphere. It's
roughly
not
spherical.
shaped like a ball,
Roughly spherical.
not a ball.
If you Google what the shape of the Earth is, it says it's roughly a sphere.
Well, yeah, but you're using Google, which is wrong. Unless they use Google.
Well, unless
And
they
that
think
gets
that
right.
well,
Google,
some
the
Flerfs
point.
think that Google is peer reviewed.
Yeah, exactly. Peer review. Yeah, Google's peer reviewed. Therefore, Google's right.
Was it
Therefore-
Jason? Who
And that
thought?
was
I
another
think
one
it
of
was
those.
Jason. Yeah.
Ugh.
That was another one of those shows where I just sat there and it was ready to bang my head up against concrete.
Like, face desk. Face desk. Face desk.
Sometimes the things that are said are just so purely.
Oh God! No! You just saw this one post on the Flat Earth meme site that I was on. Guys, I can't remember what he said. I'll have to go find it.
Well, you can't interrupt me with that and not give me the freaking juice.
Sorry.
Go get it first. Jeez.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
God,
Here
I am so pissed off right now. How dare you? You've ruined the entire stream.
Okay, this is what he said.
Can you just boot him now? Seriously, just boot him.
Totally.
He said solar panels will destroy society. God's light is not infinite. Solar panels will take all of it. And for what? Calculators, microwaves? It's time to ban solar panels. Without God's light, all that will be left is sin. Our children are at risk. Please, they are drink alcohol and masturbating to porn. Open your eyes. It will be hard to with what little of God's light we have left, but it may not be too late. And he has a picture of a calculator.
Okay, well, first
seriously, oh,
well, I have a couple questions about that. First off, do they think does that person think that solar panels are like stealing energy? If they weren't there, if they weren't there, the energy wouldn't have made it there in the first place. Second, if people masturbate to porn, now that's probably more normal than, I don't know, to like a shag carpet or something.
But you're forgetting before that. It's a drink alcohol and masturbate to porn.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking alcohol and masturbating at anything. I'm drinking alcohol. I'm getting blitzed.
Yeah. If I'm drinking alcohol, I'm going to sleep.
Clearly, this person was describing their personal habits.
Alcohol it dulls your senses. So unless you're like 19 and have a whole lot of testosterone, you're drinking alcohol, you're not masturbating to any of that.
No.
Yeah, well, and also too, I mean, like I said, that part I found funny because it's like, yeah, you masturbate to porn. Well, what else would you do to? But anyway,
you're just drinking porn.
Yeah, like, well, I'm not walking down the street like. That's a fine ass snowbank right there.
Well, I just say, yeah.
I mean, you are Canadian, so you know.
Yeah, you are Canadian. So,
that's true. Okay, fine. That is my thing. I'm not gonna lie. Snowbanks.
We don't kink shame here, my friend. It's okay.
The whole lot. Yeah, you don't want to get busted at the zoo for masturbating. I can tell you that.
Oh my gosh! I don't need to hear your personal experiences about that anymore.
No.
We can table that topic.
But anyway,
PG-13 left the building a while back.
When you invited us on, you knew what you were getting into. But anyway, though, seriously, but yeah, with the whole solar panels apparently stealing energy, like again, I'm sorry, did that person think that if the solar panels weren't there, that energy wouldn't have gone there? Like that's not how that works.
That must be. So I've heard people say like, when you go out in the sun in the water, that you'll get sunburned more easily because the water attracts the sun. I've heard that.
No, it reflects it. Though.
It reflects it.
That hurt my head.
I understand. I think everybody here understands it, but I have heard that said.
Okay.
Well, and I know I've told this story a lot now, so. Some people may have heard it before, some people may have not. But at one point, I read it was the funniest thing I ever read. This was a young Earth creationist, and this is like over 10 years ago when I read it. So I'm going to try and remember it and paraphrase it as best as I can. But basically, and it was funny because they put a lot of effort into like to getting all the numbers and all that. But basically, what they said was. So to people that think the Earth is older than 6,000 years, let's look at it this way. The Earth has roughly this much water in terms of volume. And there are this many people on Earth, and there have been this many people in the past. And if each person, and they put in quotes, I'm being generous here, if this person consumes this much water in an average lifetime, then if the Earth was, 4 whatever billion years old as they claim, then that water would have been used up long ago.
They don't understand.
And I'm thinking, have you never taken a whiz before, or sweat, or cried, or anything? Like,
I don't know, Punchy. When was your last glass of salt water?
About 5 seconds ago.
So I've got an important question from Texas Troy, and the question is: Megadeth or Metallica?
Megadeth.
Metallica.
Yes. Yes. The answer is yes.
Megadeth or Metallica? The answer is Megadeth.
Megadeth. Always.
No, Metallica.
Oh, you're dead
Sorry,
to me.
Metallica.
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 No, it's both.
You've been
No.
outvoted.
Well, here's the
Both.
thing. Like, so for me, they're both fairly equal to me, but I will put Megadeth over Metallica just because Megadeth has been more consistent. They've had more consistent good songs, good solos. They've had good guitar players. Not to say Metallica hasn't, but Metallica's has some pretty shitty albums in the past. And
Saint Anger, for instance.
That album name shall not be mentioned. Please.
Yeah,
It
that
does
was
not
kinda
exist.
Crappy. That was kind of.
They
crappy.
even
yeah.
don't acknowledge it. They don't play any songs from it.
One song. Okay, there was
It's
one good
best
song.
if
in
that song
album.
is if that album is never mentioned again. So thank you very much.
There was one good song in that album.
No,
just
no,
one.
nope,
Just
punch.
one.
You're on thin ice here.
I
Just
answered
one.
Metallica. I answered
Impressed or
Metallica.
crap?
Super thin ice.
I like 2 Metallica songs, but I don't like any Megadeth songs.
whoa.
I love
Whoa,
Megadeth.
whoa.
Megadeth's awesome.
Yeah, and honestly, now my opinion is probably gonna vary from others, but my favorite album of them was Endgame. That was just a heavy, fast, brutal album.
Mine's
Like, I
Risk.
mean-
Risk.
It's a movie.
Risk all the way.
Risk.
Yeah, Risk.
Jeez, I don't like Risk much.
Well, Risk
don't?
was literally in the name. It was a risk. Some people liked it, some didn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, true.
Sean Hawkins comes out with Motorhead.
Motorhead.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's cute.
FC2 almost went Oakley on Zoomy.
and Texas Troy says you are correct. You may be a tougher opponent than I expect.
Hey, you can add extra little islands.
Yeah, I've got some spares here.
Okay. Instead of Metallica and Megadeth,
But you're
Cannibal
not.
Corpse. Cannibal
You're
Corpse.
nowhere near the equator yet, though, right?
I don't mind Cannibal Corpse. They have some good ones.
Cannibal Corpse.
Dun, 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 dun.
Because I bet Aruba doesn't exist on that globe.
Or Bon Canto. Bon Canto's got some really good songs.
Go.
Voltaire.
I'm ignoring the
Okay.
heavy metal conversation.
Towards a bimodal meta by Struble defense matrices. Very, very expert.
Very expert.
Curbatized Coldplay.
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 How about Tool?
Coldplay
Tool.
doesn't know how to play anything shorter than a whole note. Ugh.
That is
Tool.
true.
How about Tool?
Very, very expert.
And see, I've never been a big fan of new metal.
I like some new metal.
Yeah.
Tool's pretty good.
I
Tool.
like, yeah, I mean, like new metal, like new like materials, like
Well, no, when I say new, I mean the genre, like NU metal.
And
not,
yeah.
not new in terms of like, like chronological or anything. But
I thought Corn.
iridium.
No. Mudvayne.
Eh.
no,
Mudvayne.
I say my favorite genres though, definitely melodic death metal, like
Cold
Bodom.
Chamber.
Cold Chamber, I like Devil Driver. Devil Driver is great. Cold Chamber is a bit for me, but yeah, Des
Incubus?
Fafara, man, that guy's
Incubus.
he's got a good growl.
Incubus was good.
This
I
is like a
have
Pretty
one-
different.
good.
They have that
It's like
one
a-
song that I know,
what's
Crawling in the
the-
Dark.
What's that all girls group?
Baby metal.
No. What's the,
Hey, I like
metal,
baby metal too.
2NE1.
No, there's this all girl group that I used to listen to. I can't remember the name of them right now.
Has anyone
Rice
ever heard
Girls?
of the?
The
anyone
Pretty
ever heard of
Reckless. The Pretty Reckless.
Oh,
2NE1.
with Taylor Momsen.
I
Yeah.
used to love the Pretty Reckless.
If
Number
you're not listening to Queen, I don't know what the
2NE1.
hell you all doing.
Has anyone ever heard of the band Bandmade? They're like, I think it's like a Japanese band, but they're more like hard rock than metal. They're actually pretty good.
Or the Donnas. The Donnas were really good. If you like alternative rock.
No.
The Donnas.
The Donnas were awesome.
Gundam style.
Oh my goodness.
I
Oh,
got
God.
Cretan Bull. This is funny. I nearly got beat up at a Cannibal Corpse show because I wore a purple shirt. I didn't realize that all black was required by death metal law. And
Yeah,
that is a rookie mistake.
I think he made that up because metalheads, they're not angry people. Like, if you go to a concert, like I've had friends before that have short hair and they're like, oh, if I go to a concert, will I get beaten up? I'm like, no, it's a fucking concert. Like,
no, unless you're a woman, then you can wear pink with black.
Well, look, I know how you are in Canada a bunch. You guys are like super sorry, eh? But down here, it gets pretty messy, man.
well,
I can tell you this: living in DC, if you're stupid enough to go to a Redskins Eagles game in Philadelphia and you wear Redskins stuff, you will get your ass kicked.
Well, I do remember one time I went to a Megadeth concert and someone wore a Metallica shirt, and that's just wrong.
You can do that.
Dude, how many glasses do you have?
I have these. These are like 3.5s or 4s that I got at a they're just junk ones, but they're for looking at things like circuit boards and computer things.
I have a set of those.
And these showed up at our house one day, and I don't know whose they are, but I think they're just 1.5. So I use them sometimes if these are misplaced or something.
Oh,
and so my kid,
putting all of them on was hilarious.
My kid just walked in and handed these to me. I don't know why that happened, but there we go.
You know what?
Because he wants to use the phone.
I had left some glasses there when I was there back in 2020. And okay. I need them for driving.
All right. Well,
just you putting them all on. It reminded me of that guy picking up the sunglasses.
Used 2 pairs at the same time. If I really need to look at something close. There we go. There. Look how I can see it.
Oh God, it's Schreiber.
Oh God, he's like an ultra glober right now.
Stolen from a targeted citizen.
You know who targeted citizen is?
Oh yeah. Oh, there's one person that calls himself that. I know there's a lot of people that call themselves TIs.
There's this one guy who does YouTube videos. He calls himself targeted citizen, and he keeps on having like things that wind up missing in his house, and he blames the
them.
Yeah,
or they?
them basically. They and them.
They?
Yeah,
it's always they.
It's they and them.
Well,
they took my glasses. They took my glasses. I have no clue where my glasses went.
Wasn't there the one dude where he claimed it came in and changed the name on his shoes too?
Yeah, that was him. That was targeted citizen.
What an idiot!
God, yeah, he is. He claims
that
drones are watching him.
I think that if he really believes stuff like that, he's not just an idiot. He's not just stupid. He's got some mental problems.
Yeah, the people that think that they are targeting them are.
Oh, that reminds me.
Problems.
Yeah.
Do me a huge favor. Find out from NASA who keeps coming to my place and stealing all my socks. Tell them to stop.
Oh,
dude,
that's not NASA. That's not NASA. That's the underwear gnome.
And Kingy,
that's the Illuminati.
That's actually me. Sorry.
Oh, damn it.
They look really nice. You know,
so nice,
comfy. And I love how you buy the socks that have the individual toe holes. Just
yes.
Yeah.
They're expensive, man. Jeez, I want them back.
No, too bad. They're mine now.
But yeah, MC
toe socks.
Michael, Michael, I will send you a song by the Pretty Reckless later on. You can listen to. I think you'll like them. I think if you like heavy metal, you'll like them.
When is heavy metal going to be replaced by light carbon fiber?
Never.
Bad joke.
Yeah,
it has to happen.
No, bad.
It's so bad that I'm gonna take off, mainly because it's almost midnight. I have to go to bed.
And he's Canadian. Take off, Eddie, you hoser.
Especially the Canadian part. But yeah, you guys have a good night.
All right, Punchy.
Take it easy.
All right, Punchy.
Bye.
Here,
for sure, Punchy. For sure.
Later, Punchy.
Punchy is lunchy.
Punchy is lunchy?
Lunchy. Punchy is
Punchy?
luncheon.
Punchy has the munchy.
And we
Punchy
can just
has
sit here and
lunches.
make rhymes from Punchy's name the rest of the
Oh,
night.
let's do something other than that.
Anything than that.
Anything other than
Absolutely
that.
anything else.
Aaron Reese, my back is killing me, and my cat decided to comfort me by sticking his butthole in my face.
There you go.
Cats are so nice.
The bestest.
Oh, so you changed your avatar. I like Alita better, the one before that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay.
she was more like Alita.
Elita.
Battle Angel.
Oh yeah. Oh, Battle Elita. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
I
Ooh.
also have.
Apparently, a lot of people missed that movie. I don't know how, but
Sean
Also-
Hawkins has seen ZZ Top in concert. I have too. It was the very far back row of the Target Center. So to say that I saw ZZ Top was maybe a little generous. It was just
all right.
two beards with guitars.
Here's I'm gonna give you trivia. I'm gonna give both of you 5 guesses. If anybody can guess anybody I've seen in concert, I'll wish you $1.
Well, okay. Really.
Nice girls. I don't know.
So go ahead, guess.
Slipknot.
No. I don't like heavy metal.
Indigo Girls.
No. That's 0 for 2.
Hanson.
No. God, no.
Wow.
Backstreet Boys.
No.
The Jets.
Alanis Morissette.
No.
Dave
Well,
Matthews Band.
we're over our 5.
No.
Dave
It was
Matthews
5 for,
Band.
it was 5 for each of you. No.
Oh, do we have to
Um,
take 5? Because I run out.
You're all out of names.
Elvis Presley.
Queen.
No, but my mother has.
Oh,
Queen.
nice.
Queen, I wish.
Hell yeah.
Pearl Jam.
No.
Gross.
Yeah. What? Pearl Jam?
Gross.
Oh my God. I love
Gross.
Pearl
So
Jam.
you guys didn't get even one.
You're right.
Nickelback.
All right. No, God, no. I wouldn't admit to it if I did. All right.
Aha, I
So-
got you then because you wouldn't admit it. So,
Who have I seen? I've seen Lisa in the Cult Jam.
Was it the Village People?
No, Lisa in the Cult Jam. I've seen Expose. I've seen Michael Jackson.
Oh, nice.
I saw Eddie Murphy Raw. I've seen Madonna twice.
That was one of my guesses. That was going to be one of my next guess.
Who else? Goo Goo Doll, Matchbox 20.
Matchbox 20 is
Oh.
awesome. Pretty awesome. I like Matchbox 20.
What?
Maroon 5, a long time ago though.
Maroon Pie is pretty good.
Oh, and here's the one Here's the
I
one
like-
that's gonna get you. Here's the one that's gonna get you to laugh. But this was I won tickets to this. Yanni.
Oh, Johnny. Wow.
I'm gonna tell you though. I'm
Let's
gonna
see-
wait a second. I'm gonna tell you that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be because he was on stage with a bunch of other artists that did other things. Like he had a guy that did the didgeridoo, and he had 2 violinists that were like dueling and stuff. It was actually a very, very entertaining concert.
Well, see, it's weird because I don't fit into any genre of music. I like it all.
Oh,
like hip-hop,
I know
I like
that.
rap.
I know that style.
I like hip hop. I like rap. I like the heavy metal. I like classical music. I like jazz. I like blues. I like everything.
You
I
like
can listen-
jazz?
Yeah,
if
love
I-
jazz.
So name
I
one
like
song.
most
Wait a second.
except for
I wanna-
country music. I can't stand country music.
Me either. Name one song by Basha.
I have no clue. I just listen to it because I like the name, like how it sounds.
Steve, you like jazz? New age jazz is Basha, or was.
Let's see. I like stuff like have you ever heard of the Manhattan Transfer?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I love Manhattan Transfer.
Yep.
Manhattan
What
Transfer.
What about you? If I think you sound like you'd be an Enigma girl.
Enigma girl?
And you like Enigma?
Enigma. Yeah, I like Enigma.
Yeah. See.
How about do you like Kingston Trio?
Not as much. It's a little bit older than me.
I also love barbershop quartet music too. That
Right.
I have different moods. I listen to different music in different moods.
Micro-raptor.
Pan musical, yes.
Bring
yes.
on Flerf Quitties.
I've been listening to a lot of EDM in the past few years.
Oh, Stoppy's the Flurfer. Yeah, Stoppy's the Flurfer is annoying.
What is?
Stoppy's the Flurfer. That's Quitty's
Oh, gotcha.
Quitty's is Flurfer personality.
How many cats do I have?
20.
Is that a final answer?
40.
More than
80.
3, less than 40.
8.
You have
No, I
69.
actually at one point I had 8. I'm down to 5 now.
5?
5.
Oh,
Wow.
that's 6
That's a
more
lot.
cats than you need.
Yeah, well,
Ooh, I've seen Rammstein.
Rammstein's awesome.
how do I
Rammstein.
change my
Du hast mich.
my Bluetooth? My Bluetooth is about to die. So how do I change it to speakerphone?
I don't know.
What kind of phone you got?
What?
What kind of phone you got?
Ultra 21.
Okay, then MC Toon, do you like Blue Oyster Cult?
They're okay.
I thought without answering you were gonna help.
So yeah, you need to go to your settings and try to either that or just on the very top of your
Yeah,
screen. If you
and
swing down, you'll see the options to do that.
I think if you just turn off your Bluetooth, it'll also just switch automatically, I bet.
That works too.
yeah, it should automatically
It'll
switch.
probably
Yeah.
hang up. Well, if
No.
it hangs up, I'll call back.
All right.
We'll see.
It should automatically switch as soon as your Bluetooth cuts off.
Are we still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you're right. I did switch over.
Yeah, it should automatically switch over.
Those 2. Now
Kill
I'm
switch engage.
kind of getting good at yeah, they're pretty good. Kind
Mhm.
of getting good at these now that I've done a few in a row.
Am I the only one that has a pair of handcuffs hanging on my bed?
Yep.
Tech 9. Tech 9's my favorite rapper at the moment.
Oh, I got a pair of handcuffs and a 44.
I just
Hobson's,
have knives.
Hobson's pretty good too. Aesop, Aesop's Aesop Rock. Yeah, Aesop Rock's pretty good too. I'm talking about people you don't even know about. Never mind.
Have you
I'll
heard
shut
of
up.
Halsey?
Huh?
Have you heard of Halsey?
Halsey, yeah. Halsey, yeah.
Love Halsey.
Halsey's pretty good.
Yeah, she's great. I like her a lot. Hey, she was pregnant.
I love
Did she have her baby?
I don't know. I don't really keep in,
Yeah, I
up
don't
with
either.
stuff like that.
All right. Rumor has it that there's a Flerf here.
Hey, McLooney Tune, I heard you wanted a flurfer in here.
Oh God! Stoppy.
There we go.
Who invited Stoppies
we got a
in here?
Flerf in here.
Who invited Stoppies? Like seriously?
Who let the Flerf in here? Kick his ass out of here.
I sent you an entry for the $10,000 challenge, and you hadn't given me my money yet.
Oh, that's too bad.
That's too bad.
And where was the location?
It
Your
was up
mama's
your
house.
butt.
And was it also around the corner?
Yes.
Where fudge is made.
Yep. Wow. I thought nobody would get that, and you totally did. Wow.
I
was
go
trying
on
for a
without
trick
laughing.
question, but jeez. Is your voice recovered from channeling DMOC?
God, T-Mock.
God.
T-Mock was the
Yeah.
worst.
I did that, and then like a day later, I recorded the narration for the JM Truth video,
Oh yeah.
which screwed it up again.
Yeah.
That video was so good. Some of those I've watched over and over. Some of these. I love the one that I did it of QE.
That was one of my favorites. Of course, that was
I want
that
to
was
see
from
him,
The
but I don't want to give him
Simpsons.
vote.
That was, yeah, I just totally lifted it from the oh, it's in a different thing. I can't play it super easily here. But yeah, that was from Treehouse of Horror.
Oh God, yeah.
I want
That
to
was
see
a good
them all,
one.
but I don't want to give them votes.
Yeah, exactly. I'm waiting
It's
until
okay.
after
Give
the
the
voting.
thumbs up to the one you like. And if you watch all of them every day, it's a wash. And then
How much?
Yeah, that's
time
what
do you
I
think
did.
that-
I watched every one of them once because I wanted to see what everyone did.
yeah.
But then I've watched the one that I wanted to vote for, which is the one I made,
Powers.
JM Truth. I watch
Yay.
it every day. Plus, I gave it a like.
Wait,
I
who
watch
is
it-
who is this?
Quitties.
It's Quiddies.
Oh, Quiddies. God, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm right. JM is mine. I'm giving
Yeah,
you a lot
JM.
of views. I'm giving you a lot of views.
Yeah.
I can't believe how so Glenn Serio is trending very well on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
Oh,
that.
God.
He had like 3.2K views, and
Yeah.
JM
Wow.
had like 700.
But I can tell you that the likes on that one isn't nearly as high. So
As long as
Well, that's
JM get more likes.
Yeah, as long as JM gets more likes, it's fine.
I'm gonna start setting up some scam accounts just to give JM likes.
please don't.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Come on.
Well, think
I can
about it. If you think about it, every single view gets you more money. So
So what I did is to try to prevent that. I actually, and FTFU and I both did this. We unchecked embeddable, which
Oh.
apparently it needs to be embeddable in order for the scammer, not the scammers, but the ones that send the traffic, the fake stuff. Because I didn't want anybody doing that for sure. So
okay. That
anyway,
makes sense, yeah.
let's see. Dave Rogers, this is a good question. Says,
Yeah, that
who
makes
has
sense.
the first metal album inducted into the Congressional Library for being culturally significant and influential? Metallica,
Nope.
Master of Puppets.
Puppets, Master of Puppets.
Bill
Yeah,
Clinton.
My
Yep,
all-time
those-
favorite album.
That's
mine too. That's my favorite album too. Master of Puppets, hands down.
so good.
One's my favorite song by Metallica.
Enter Sandman.
One's not on Master of Puppets,
That's
though.
everyone's
I know it's not on
favorite.
I know it's not on Master of Puppets. That's on Justice for All, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, my newest one I like by Metallica is the one that was in the movie Battleship. Was Thunderstruck.
Oh, isn't that the Men in Black?
AC/DC.
That's the Men in Black one.
Oh, it was also in Battleship.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thunderstruck's not Metallica. That's AC/DC.
Yeah, that's ACDC.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
AC/DC,
you're right.
yeah.
Yeah, yes,
I was
ACDC.
like, what the hell are you talking
one-
about, man?
Okay,
Which
so no,
one's
I'm thinking about the one that was in Zombieland, the Metallica.
What song was the
Okay,
Metallica?
that's Master of Puppets.
Which song was the Metallica's thing for Mission
No, it's not
Impossible
Master
Dead?
of Puppets. It was for whom the bell tolls.
Oh yeah. Okay. they used both because I know one of them one of the Zombieland movies they used master puppets, but yeah, they used For Whom the Bell
I
Tolls as
Disappear.
well.
I
Yeah,
Disappear.
it
is
was
one
the
I
opening
think of.
credits for the first movie.
Okay, yeah, For Whom the Bell Tolls is off of Ride the Lightning.
Right, the Lightning was a good one too.
I
Most of
rarely
Metallica's
listen
albums are good.
to Ride the Lightning. I don't like that one as much.
I rarely
love
ride
that.
that album.
I love that album.
Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, and Justice for All. Like those were the 3 Metallica albums for me. That was my teenage years.
I actually like Load and Reload myself.
Yeah.
I'm weird. A lot of people don't like Load and Reload. Battery.
Does anybody here watch Impractical Jokers?
Oh yeah,
I do. Yeah.
When you were saying up the button around the corner, it made me think of up the button to your left.
Up the button to your left. Up your button to your left.
Right.
Old lady in the grocery store asked them where the barley is, and they're like, "Up your button to the left."
I love that, and YouTube has discovered that I love it because every time I log in, there's another one.
Yeah.
All right. So, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite, Mike?
I like Sal and Murr.
Murr's my favorite. Except
I love it. I love it when they tell him to do something and Murr does. He's like turns his head sideways and his teeth. Yeah, I love that. I'm not gonna do that.
Joe's pretty cool.
I like Joe because Joe will do anything.
Yeah,
he has no shame.
Yes, no shame whatsoever. None.
They told him to go into the restaurant and leave the bathroom door open and ask for toilet paper. He's like, okay.
He opens the door, yells out,
hey, you got toilet
not
paper?
even caring. Like, nope,
He's hysterical.
I forgot what's the other dude's name. The little bald one.
The bald one is Murr.
Murr.
Yeah, Murr. Okay. It's been a while since I watched. It's been like
Murr's the one that got the double proctologist.
Murr's the one that got body slammed into the pool by the Olympic woman.
They are so mean to Murr, and that's what makes it so funny. That when he had to do the marathon.
Yes, but Sal got the worst tattoo.
Oh, twice.
Oh God.
So he's got on his thigh, he's got Jaden Smith. And then and every time they have a chance, they make him say it.
Yeah.
They make him show it. And then and then they met Jaden Smith for real. And then he got a new tattoo of Jaden as an adult.
I haven't seen that far yet.
It's so funny. So he has 2 Jaden Smith tattoos.
Where's the new one at?
His other thigh.
Oh God.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh God. When they blew up Q's truck, his little Jeep.
I love how Sal is so terrified of cats.
Yeah.
That's so hysterical. They got the guy in the big cat outfit that chases him around.
Dude, they put him in the tank with all the cats in it.
Yeah.
So people are saying that apparently Flat Out Hero, who I sent a Zoom link to, is saying I'm a cockroach and
oh wow. Wow.
That I fear truth like cockroaches fear the light. And is that why he did not show up when I sent him a link? I guess so.
But cockroaches don't fear light. I mean,
you're a cockroach.
He fears sending me the money he owes me.
Yeah, definitely.
Say hello to my little friend.
Do you think he would ever actually have that much money to send to anyone?
No, I was never fooled into thinking he had any money.
He doesn't know how many zeros that includes.
And I never thought for a second that he had any integrity.
Wait, what's the white? Oh, ice.
Yeah,
ice.
That's up north.
It's just the ice wall. Don't worry about it.
Well, we're not in the south yet, where the ice wall is not.
The ice wall is not.
That's NASA hiding the truth right there.
And
no,
flat earthers say that they're like, you're not even allowed to go to the North Pole, and they say it's Austin Whitsitt says it's part of the Antarctic Treaty.
oh my god.
And I asked him in a debate. I said, "What part of the Antarctic Treaty says you can't go there?" He said, "Section 5." He actually gave an answer, and the answer, and I read it, and maybe it's not 5, maybe it's 4 or 6, I don't know. But the part that I read that he claimed was it just says the treaty covers everything south of 60 degrees south. That's all it says. And he said that part is what says it. Anyway, I'm going to do another challenge. I'm going to write up a challenge. Just simple. Send the article and paragraph number of the Antarctic Treaty that says you can't go there.
Except I've been there. Yeah.
I'll start one too. I'll say, get me a NASA employee that will say that the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
Oh, they claim. I forget who it was. Just the other day, was saying that they had several NASA employees that they had personally interviewed.
Yeah.
That
of course,
are saying the Earth is flat, and they had been lied to at their job, but they uncovered the truth or something.
Well,
and they can never produce these people. That's the funny thing, right?
No. My ugly identical cousin interviewed a former NASA employee.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's
Did you not see that, people?
Yeah, in the car.
Yeah.
I mean, am I the only one here that knows NASA people?
I think you can contact me.
No, I'm friends with a lady that I'm actually trying to get. I talked to MC Toon about this. She works through NASA. She does the licensing for the technology that NASA invents, the licensing for it to be produced for the public. Her big claim to fame is memory foam. She's the person that got memory foam into the public sector.
Oh, nice.
Cool. And if you ask her something about flat Earth, does she even speak words, or is it just laughter?
It's literally just laughter. Like she'll laugh, and then that's it. She won't even say anything towards it. Like, she won't even give it the time of day to talk about it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I get. That's what I've always gotten. Toon knows this. My father used to work at Goddard, and he was an engineer at Goddard in the 70s and 80s, and his last project was actually Hubble. But
did you know that? You know who Jake Black is?
Hey, don't interrupt.
Yeah. Don't interrupt.
Sorry.
But yeah, if he was ever asked anything about conspiracies or anything like that, all they do is laugh. I mean, it's
these people work. They actually do stuff. Flat earthers they do nothing. They contribute nothing except lies.
Hey, I saw the control room at Goddard when by each workstation they had an ashtray.
They had a what?
What?
By each workstation they had ashtrays.
Oh.
Yep.
That was back in the day.
That dates it. So,
you know who?
Did they ever find the ether?
No.
They didn't find the ether then. Huh?
The ether was actually just cigarette smoke. That's all it was the whole time.
That makes sense.
All right,
now,
here's the last part of the northern hemisphere.
Hell yeah!
Don't you mean the hemisphere plane?
Oh, I got it wrong.
Hemisphere.
I have one problem with pot being legalized. I can't stand the smell. It makes me want to vomit.
But where'd that come from?
You've never smelled really good weed then.
I guess not.
Because I was the same way. Like, I used to be around people who smoked, basically ditch weed, and it smelled like a skunk.
Yeah.
But then
Dude,
I met some really cool hippies that had good stuff that smelled like minty paradise.
Dude, I live just
And I was
outside of
hoping
DC. What do you think I smell?
Yeah.
All right. I've got a little problem here.
Uh-oh.
Can't
So
get it in
here's-
there.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
There's North
So-
America,
Right.
and there's South America over here. It's not lined up
Oh, no.
because the next one to go on here is a stripe of Europe here in Africa. That's Africa.
Oh, no.
You know what that is? The problem is you haven't made your payment to the them.
Nothing.
Yes.
No, look, you have that white dot on its own, which should be next to the others on the other side of
So
the.
yeah, it all needs to shift farther
Yeah.
this way.
No, I think what the problem is, you're Mandela affected.
Yeah,
Because South
yeah.
America used to be directly under North America, but now when you look at maps, it's way over to the side.
That's exactly
You're
it.
Mandela affected.
Yep. That's what it is.
That and
Oh,
you
I
haven't
said
paid-
that, and I looked in chat, and Brassman said the exact same thing I just said.
Free Rebel 626 says, is the panel interested in a discussion with the Christian Glober?
No.
I'm
No.
already here.
He's already here. Yeah.
Yeah, we got one.
Yeah.
We don't need any more.
Move along, nothing to see here.
I don't I mean if Free Rebel 626 is interested in coming in, you can.
Do it at your own risk.
But all right. I gotta shift all these.
I believe MC Toon's the only Christian here.
You done messed
Yeah.
up, son.
Well, you have a pagan here as well. So
All right.
you have a Christian, a pagan, and 3 atheists.
Well, I'm kind of part Muslim, just not really.
Or 2. No.
I'm a sprinklearian.
I just wonder
Oh.
if I just sit down and write an old book and beat it up and tell really crazy stories and give it to a bunch of poor people if I'm going to start a new religion.
As long as your protagonist dies and comes back to life, I think you're good.
Well, of course.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right.
But see, nowadays the protagonists have a lot of plot armor. They should be all right.
Plot armor.
I think I'm just going to start worshiping, I don't know.
Worshipping?
Yeah.
I used to play World of Warships. Oh,
But you would
not the
say-
same thing.
Tom Cruise, why not? He's crazy.
Yeah.
Isn't he still a
Have you seen-
Scientologist? Or did he?
Yeah, I think I heard that he left it.
Yeah, I think he
Oh,
left.
really?
Yeah.
Have you seen the South Park about him in Scientology?
They did a couple, and they ended up banning the second one, the one where Tom Cruise worked in a fudge factory and he packed the fudge. And they
Oh,
kept saying
I have
Tom
not
Cruise is
seen
a
that
fudge
one.
packer. That was, I think it's like episode 401 and 402 or something like that. If you look up banned episode 400, whatever.
Which means that it's not hard to find.
Yeah, I mean, you can type it into search on YouTube and find it, but they won't show it on the network. But yeah, they had this huge running joke, like he was supposedly researching for a role, but he was packing fudge. So the running joke was Tom Cruise is a fudge packer. And he kept getting mad and saying he'll sue them for saying that. And they're like, but that's what you're doing. You're packing fudge.
Did he live in Wisconsin too?
No, I think he
No.
was working in a fudge factory in
No,
South Park.
Packers are not fudge packers in Wisconsin.
Yeah, they are. If you're a football fan, they are. If you're a Vikings fan, believe me, they are fudge packers.
If you're a Bears fan as well.
Yeah, Bears, Vikings, Lions, they are some serious fudge packers. But MC does not understand or even contemplate what football is.
I don't.
Whose balls for the devil?
What's football? Isn't that where they have these two teams and they kick the ball around
Hey, soccer
into a net?
champions.
Into a net?
We're not going to answer. We're not going to answer that.
Yeah, we don't
That's
talk
football.
sports here.
Now, that's just you, MC.
Me?
Yeah,
Didn't they take a club and try to hit the ball into a hole? There's 18 holes.
That's called golf, and that is not even a sport. So,
Sir Little Wolf, does anyone actually like the Vikings?
Mm-hmm.
What did you say, MC?
Sir Little Wolf says, does anyone actually like the Vikings? I got a neighbor.
I think there was that one guy
who has a custom painted SUV that's purple with yellow trim on it.
God, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up a Vikings fan. I tortured myself for very many years. I kind of just claim nobody now. Because
I'm in Charlotte, so we've got the Panthers. Everyone here is a Panthers fan, but you have to have very low expectations as a Panthers fan,
right?
Because we've been terrible for
still
the entire
like
27 years.
It does sound like sports talk. I don't know why. It's so weird.
Well,
sports talk.
The Panthers have many, many years of.
Yeah, I'm not a sports fan either. I'm not a sports ball fan either.
Sports ball.
Sports ball.
Sports ball. Yeah, sports ball. What? The sports ball. Those sports have balls in them.
No, not all of them.
No.
Most. I said most. Not all. Most.
I don't even know if you could say most.
Probably not.
With all the auto racing and horse racing and stuff, I don't know.
Those aren't sports. Those aren't sports.
Our racing.
How is not racing?
How about racing?
Racing is absolutely a sport.
No, it's not. It's not a sport.
Like people running around.
Wait, how is it not a sport?
Sport involves physical exercise, and you're just sitting.
Running's not physical exercise. Are you sure you're not a Flerf? What happened?
Yeah.
That's why golf is not a sport.
Like
There's no exercise.
Oh, okay, I'll reiterate then. I'm not a fan of sports ball.
That one's not clipped in, Tune.
No,
that's not a thing, but okay.
These two have to be swapped.
They do.
Yeah. Right.
So the bottom of that would be the equator, right?
Yeah, right around here.
Yeah.
So where's the top of South America?
I'll show it in a second here. As soon as
it got destroyed. So, Quiddies, when are we doing another Reapers challenge?
I don't know.
Yeah, what's the Reaper challenge you're talking about?
We got to get MC Tune involved in this.
God.
Where we eat
MC
Reaper squeezins.
MC Tune, he's too soft for that.
Yeah,
he is. But if he can eat Rocky Mountain oysters, I think he can handle a little hot sauce.
Well, no.
This is Reaper hot sauce. It's not a little hot sauce. It's Reapers.
I don't think he could have handled the Rocky Mountain oyster with hot sauce.
No,
I think that's the problem.
Yeah, the Rocky Mountain oyster just makes you want to puke.
He can't chew the goo.
Can't chew the goo. Hashtag chew the goo.
But yeah, I love to do another one of those. That'd be pretty cool.
The last time I ate Reaper Squeezins was on the bunker with Mallory, and she was on camera in the call. She wasn't on camera on the stream, but her and I both ate Reaper Squeezins, and as soon as she ate it, she just like disappears from camera. And then she comes back about 2 minutes later, and her entire face is covered in yogurt.
Yeah.
She had just smeared it all over her entire face.
How
It was the
how does
funniest
that
damn
help?
thing I've ever seen.
So you've seen Mallory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
She
does
looked
Mallory
just
look like?
It looks just like Team Skeptic.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just-
yeah.
That's
Have you ever
scary.
seen
Yeah.
Team Skeptic before?
That's scary.
But yeah,
Right.
Queez, I gotta show you how to do it properly. So you
All
can
right.
last longer on these
All right,
You
so
were
where's
wondering
South
about
America?
challenges.
Where's South America?
It's CGI, bro.
Where's South America, too?
right there. It still seems wrong.
I don't see South America.
It's right
Yeah,
there.
there it is.
Right there.
That's kind of right.
Oh no, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you're missing the ABC Islands.
The ABC Islands.
Yeah, so if you have extra little green ones, you could put a little island, 3 little islands above South America there, and there'd be Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been to St. Vincent, which is here, and it's missing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's starting to get a good amount of heft to it. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and let me
Looking
switch to
good
the.
so far.
Let me
It's
switch
looking
to
great so
the
far.
better camera here. So, here we go.
Oh, that's nice.
So there is North America.
It's one hell of a ship there.
That's Hawaii.
Yeah, but it's not flat.
We only got one dot for Hawaii. You got the
One
The
dot
ship-
and the ship is bigger than the dot. All right.
you got
Where's Tahiti?
that's
Where's
Right.
Easter Island?
Taiwan.
Where's Midway?
Where's Bahamas?
Where's Okinawa?
Well, yeah, there's Japan right here. Right there, there's Japan. So Okinawa's down at the bottom there.
Wait,
And
it
then
looks
that
like
makes-
the water
that makes
dents it
this-
in right there.
This little one is South Korea, and that one's North Korea.
Oh,
So oh no, that's the Philippines.
Philippines.
Philippines are farther south, right?
For the south, bro.
No,
Like
no,
in here.
Philippines are not farther south.
All right. Well,
Philippines are
that's the
missing.
Philippines down there.
there's India, and that's
No, that's-
Jakarta.
India. India.
Makes that
That's
Jakarta.
Indonesia. It's Indonesia down there.
And you got Africa. We've got right here. What's this?
Madagascar.
No, we're not that far south. What's this right on the equator? What's this lake?
Lake Titicaca.
No, we're not in
No.
South America. That's Lake Tanganyika.
Tanzania.
Tanganyika.
Tanzania.
Tanzania, yeah. And then
Tanzania.
There
There we go.
better be a blue spot in South America for Lake Titicaca.
I will.
Yeah.
Yep.
There better be. God
Where-
Better
damn.
be.
The
If there
Nile has
isn't-
gotten awfully straight.
The Suez Canal looks really straight. It's
So-
flat.
All right.
Mississippi's pretty straight too.
It's not even the Mississippi's not even on there.
What?
We got nothing. Well, I suppose you could say this the gap between the flat panels is the
What about the
Mississippi.
Great Lakes?
Well, the Mississippi starts in Minnesota.
It
Oh,
does.
okay, the Great
at-
Lakes there.
like,
The Great Lakes are there.
at Itasca.
Yeah, there's a Mississippi right there,
Yep.
and it comes out by the Panhandle of Florida.
Yep.
So, well,
Need to color that brown.
right. That completes the northern hemisphere.
The
So,
top. Yeah.
Wow.
Well
The
done,
nor-
Tim. That's
The
impressive.
northern dome is done.
And it's more accurate than any Flerf map.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I don't know. Awake Souls had a pretty accurate map.
Oh my gosh.
White Souls.
Poor
The portal map.
he got
The portal map.
he came to bait me and he had nothing. Poor guy. I mean, if he wasn't
Hey,
such
how
a horrible, terrible,
Poor
evil
bitch.
person.
Have like
Poor
6
bitch.
poles or something.
Poor
Who's
bitch.
the one that said that it's like a Pac-Man world or some shit?
That's
That's Ross. That's Ross.
That's Ross. I thought
No,
it was a big
Awake
one.
Souls' map is a Pac-Man map. They're like, oh, it's not
Oh.
Pac-Man, it's like asteroids. Doesn't matter.
No.
You got
Good.
secret
Ross had
portals.
said the Earth, the sun was a portal.
Secret
Those-
portal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. Nazi Roscoe says that the sun is
The
a
sun's
portal.
a portal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hip hop hippie is a Poe.
He's
It's
a what?
amazing. Suppose.
He's a Poe.
Oh no, I think he's a
No.
true believer.
No. Hip-hop
I
hippie
thought
is
so
a true
too, but no, he really is that stupid. Yeah.
He really is
No,
that stupid.
He's a special kind of Flerf.
They are that dumb. It's
Well,
amazing.
I have noticed, and I'm probably going to get a lot of static on this, but I have noticed that most of these flat earthers are also pot smokers.
Yeah. I was about to say they have
maybe.
really good imaginations.
A lot of them do a lot more than just
Yeah.
weed.
It's. And,
Yeah.
and-
I mean,
but don't
when
tell
I
their
smoked
moms
weed, it
because
made me
they'll get kicked out of the
Don't tell their
basement.
moms.
Yeah.
Oh, like Nathan Thompson did?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
Well, I have a theory real quick about flat Earth pose,
yeah.
and it's that a lot of us seem to be really quick to jump on flat earthers and call them pose.
Yeah.
But I think that what it is, we can't imagine being that dumb.
Yeah.
And so we think that they have to be trying to pull our leg because we just
I'd
can't
like to get
fathom
done.
someone not knowing basic things, but
Yeah.
they actually don't know them.
Well, I think it's
for
yeah,
me, it's when they say like extremely stupid shit, like very stupid shit. We like they can't be that dumb. They must be faking.
Yeah.
But then they keep going, and you're like,
Yeah.
really? Oh, okay.
to me, the pose are the ones like Hip Hop Hippie, where if he says something and then MC Toon gives a good explanation for it and says, "What about this?" He won't answer. He'll just change the subject.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
not Poe. That's just being dishonest.
That's just lying.
Well,
But
that's
he also,
that's-
with
I think that's
Triple H,
just-
though, he'll find a way to go around in circles with you. Like he'll ask the same question, you'll answer that question, he'll go right back to that same question again. Like, really?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
a lot of
okay.
times what they do is when you give them an explanation, they'll pick up on one single word.
Mm.
You know, you'll spend 5 minutes explaining something and they'll hear one single word that their Papa Flerf had talked about that has nothing to do with what you talked about, but they heard their Papa Flerf talk about this one thing that had that same word in it.
Yeah.
And they'll say, well, what about? And then they'll go into what their Papa
Refraction.
Flerf told them that has that word in it.
Like refraction, for instance, or perspective.
Perspective. All right, I got this wrong. This isn't Tanzania. This is Lake Victoria. You're right.
Lake Victoria, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Lake
Well,
Victoria.
I need to.
There's
I'm going to
no
get going here.
All right.
So
All right.
I'll hand over the Zoom call after we're done if you want, but I'm gonna head out. Thank you to the 102 people still watching. So I tell you, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
You can't stay here.
Good night, baltards.
All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.
All right.
Exit stage right.